Welcome. Look who's decided to show up at the very last second.
Just all that
Oh,
pop in on you.
okay. I see you.
Was fixing
Welcome,
some
man.
technical.
And there he goes again. All right. Welcome, everybody, to the DHC Sports Show. My name is Ed, also known as the Dad Hat, and this show is brought to you by Old Forward Baseball Company, guys. This is like technically we're going to be doing this for the rest of the eternity. Okay, they're great sponsors, they're great people. Go to Old Forward Baseball Company, use code Dad Hat, and you're going to get 15% off your full purchase at checkout. Okay, 15% off. Oh, look at you putting the QR code.
I forgot we had it there. So.
I know, right? I created the QR code and I totally forgot that we had it there. That's my mistake too. But there it is. If you scan that QR code, guys, you guys can go on and go straight to that website and get yourself some stuff. Okay, code DadHat and you get 15% off of your full purchase. Now, here's the thing. Here's part number 2 of this whole thing. Okay, if you see right there, the little bottom ticker right there, it also says the sticker monthly club subscription. Right, if you use code DHC, you're gonna get it for 50% off. 50. Okay, these stickers are legit good. Okay, I have them all over my bottles. That's where I've been putting them on my stickers. So make sure you guys go on Old Forward Baseball Company. Logan is doing some great things. I did talk to him a couple of days ago. He is going to be doing some amazing things coming up. He has that travel trailer already set up and everything. That thing is super legit. So go out there, check it out. Okay, guys. So make sure we support people out there who are doing great things for in the baseball community. Small business, man. Support small business. Okay. By the way, Illinois, Tennessee. Did anybody see the score?
Yep. Yes. What is Tennessee doing? Figure it out.
Yeah. Who knows at this point? So
that's like Louisiana earlier. That was a sloppy, boring game, but then they figured it out in the fourth quarter.
Speaking of sloppy.
Yeah, speaking of sloppy signal there, Sunshine. What's going on with your signal?
I don't know. My good internet's not working. I haven't gotten anything about the internet being out, but
are you sure?
My secondary internet that I have, and I normally am on Wi-Fi and it's choppy. I went downstairs and plugged my hardwire into the second modem, so it's not as fast, and so I don't know. It's better than working off the Wi-Fi, but we'll see.
Okay. All right. Well, not good. So there's that. I'm sorry. All right, everybody. Let's go around the room. I'm going to start with you, producer. What hat are you wearing tonight? I don't have a beer. Sweet Jesus. What am I doing? Well, go ahead.
Tonight's hat is the Lexington Legends batting practice hat from their old iteration of the logo before they got contracted the first time. Mm-hmm. And considering that I have a medical scan tomorrow, I am just drinking water.
Sounds like a plan. I like it. Go out there so we don't have any issues with that. I like it. I like it a lot. Mr. Prospector, what you got, my friend?
What's up, guys? Good to be back. Sorry, Eric, that I'm back. Anyways,
as he's wearing his Holos hat, right?
I know. I'll let him talk about that. But tonight I am wearing the spring training hat of the Toronto Blue Jays from 2020. I believe this was like the first time that they introduced the dash hat. It was one of the first times that you saw that material. So this is that weird logo with part of the Jays logo in the maple leaf.
I actually like that logo.
I like it a lot. Yeah, because it's from 2020. It's got the 2020 spring training logo. So it's a spring training hat from 2020. And tonight I am drinking some Gold Peak.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go straight down and then go to go ahead, Mr. Mayor.
Okay. So I'm wearing a Ghost Pirates hat in honor of the ECHL getting back to action tonight with the ratified new CBA.
That's the lacer hat.
Yeah, the lacer hat. I love this. It's got the Ghost Pirates logo on the side. It's a snapback. But yeah, I love the lace logo. And what's really cool is you got the strings inside there. So it's not like it's just stitched. It's actually the ties and everything. And
that's a Zephyr.
Yeah, it's a good Zephyr hat. And tonight I am drinking one of our favorites.
Wait, don't. Get it close to the mic.
I
Come
am.
on.
I'm introducing it
All right.
from one of our favorite Charlotte breweries that we've all. Let's see. I'll use hand this way here. Hold on.
Let's
Can't get it started. Hang on. Here we go.
Toot, toot. We kind of heard it. Kind of.
Wow, that was
Kinda.
disappointing.
That was
Yeah,
terrible.
it kind of sprayed a little bit up here on my microphone. Gee.
Happens to the best of us.
Happens to us, right in all over his
Anyway.
face.
Yeah, it sure
let's-
did, didn't it, Eric?
Lunchbox Confidential. So
all
Oh,
over Donnie's face. Jesus.
all
Oh,
of it.
man.
Sour ale with
Man, that went-
strawberry, peanut
that
butter, and
That
graham
went
cracker.
everywhere.
Eric is trying so hard not to laugh right now.
Yeah, he is. He is.
I was hoping that was going to get him good. So
You
got me.
got something
Apparently,
good.
apparently, he had, apparently he didn't. Apparently, he didn't learn the phrase "say it, don't spray it." So
Yeah.
Mike Gurrell.
It was a squirter. Oh, my God.
Okay.
it's not
Anyway.
even 9:00 yet, boys.
All right.
Anyway, Lunchbox Confidential from Divine Barrel out of Charlotte.
I like it.
The
I
best
like
one
it.
they have.
Yes, it is.
All right, Eric. Talk to us, my friend.
So today I have the Solos de Gwinnett hat that Mr. Larson designed. It was a nice Christmas gift from him. So thank you, Mr. Larson. And I have no scans tomorrow, but just water.
Okay. All right. Just water. How dare you? Gross. All right. I am wearing yet to be released. This one right here is a dad hat from the fish sticks. It's not out yet. Not out yet, but it will be out there. I got my hands on it. And the reason why I got my hands on this hat is because our good friend here, Mr. Patrick, sent me a Goombaroos hat. Let me tell you, this thing is amazing. The hat is awesome. I love it. But that what we both didn't expect is that our friend over at the fish sticks, okay, Justin put two hats for me. The frozen fish dad hat and this hat.
Okay, so I was confused on that whole thing. I'm like, wow, Patrick sent you 3? I was like, you must have been a good boy this year.
I was a good boy, but no, not that good.
Nope.
Because you said you thought it was
Nope.
from Justin, and then you're like, well, it's
I s-
Patrick, but then it's both.
It is both. It's actually from both, right? So
Nice.
the dad hats were from Justin.
And
The Goombaroos hat was from Patrick.
I was starting to feel jilted, but I only got one hat.
well, speaking of that, Virgil, watch out.
Like literally, watch behind your
Virgil,
back.
watch out.
Somebody coming through that door.
Somebody might just come through that door and be like, what the? And then, of
Yeah.
course, I got a bunch of stickers, so I'm all happy with that.
Oh,
Man,
that's
he
cool.
threw stickers in too. He didn't tell me that.
Yeah, so I got this one.
But seriously, man, shout out to Justin.
That one.
He always goes above and beyond because I know how much he loves Ed. So we
This one is a
Oh,
Look at
that's
that
cool. I like.
hologram.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
that one's cool.
I agree with Zach. I went to the very final game of their 2023 season. It was a lot of fun. It was a
I'm
sellout
working,
crowd.
dude. I am so working to go in there this year. So we'll see. This is one of my favorite logos from them.
Mhm.
Me
Man,
too.
What's
That
that
one
thing?
is cool.
I had
I
the
was
same-
debating about getting a hat of that one when they had it available, but I passed on it in the end.
You
yeah, I
should.
got the frozen one.
You should. Yeah, if it comes
I think they
available,
still
you
have
should
the frozen
definitely-
one, don't they?
I think they do.
Oh, do they? I thought they did.
Yeah, no, I
Maybe
think
I
they
was.
do.
I think I was focused on getting a Seal Slinger's hat first before anything else. When they brought
So
it
was
up.
I. So was I. So was
Uh,
I.
Virgil,
Yeah.
let's talk. Let's talk.
Okay, and guys, I am
Hold on.
drinking tonight
Okay.
Berry Monkey fruited sour triple from Victory Brewing. Look at that thing.
Okay. That's
Nice.
nice.
Very nice.
Yeah. So wait, hold on. Hey, Donnie.
And
See,
then
it's
you
like
go
I'm right
over.
there.
It still didn't go anywhere. Wait.
Oh, yeah. I didn't do that. Let's see.
There it is. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right now. All right, guys. So let's get started. Should we go do a quick update on the playoffs for the fantasy football? Because I'm out already. I've been out. Who else is out? Producer, are you still in? Or are you out? What's going on? Talk to me.
Oh, like I'm in 11th. I'm in the 11th place game. I've been.
I'm in the 5th place game, but I'm getting beaten by 80. So I have a really good feeling I'm not finishing in 5th place.
Yeah. So right now, and I think this is round 2. Okay. I'm looking at here, round 2. Tom and Justin Kish. Justin Kish is up 138 or 128 to 122.5. So there's that one. And then you have Laces out against Influencer EP. Mr. Influencer going out there and getting that W. Okay, I see you.
Not over yet.
It's not over.
Thanks to Kittle being a last minute scratch that killed me.
Yep. There you go.
The problem is week 17. The problem is week 17.
Last minute scratch. I knew about that since Sunday morning.
They were still talking like he was going to play.
Yeah,
he didn't pay attention to his lineup.
That's awkward.
No, but
it didn't say he was out.
Listen, I'm gonna bat for Eric here. If that had been Eric, he would have gotten out and gone in Tongas.
He had a big game.
He did. He had a huge game, but I'm saying
touchdown and some other.
You would have. I'm surprised.
I had Loveland on my bench.
Tongas.
I had Loveland on my bench who was playing against the 49ers.
Great. I had a lot of people on my bench that also scored high. So
and I didn't play Krosky Merritt this week at running back, and he sat there with 20-something points as well.
Sounds like a lot of excuses.
Bro, Chris Rodriguez was out.
But isn't that how it always goes in fantasy football? You're like, all right, he's not gonna, and then just turns out to do great things. Yeah, that's how it always goes.
Well, I thought for sure that what's his face with New England.
Henderson.
Trevion Henderson against the Jets was going to go off, but no, he did not.
Was it Ramondre Stevenson instead?
I don't think they had much of a running game. I mean, they were up so much they didn't really do a whole lot.
Drake May was just throwing dimes, man.
So
he was throwing dimes.
All right. And by the way, just a quick update: the new era 5950 Fish Sticks Frozen Edition is available on the website.
That is good to know.
They also have some amazing Christmas sweaters, ugly sweaters. Holy moly. Those are nice. So,
have you seen that red and gray Gumbaroos fitted hat? I want to get that. That's like top of my list. I really like that one.
Dude, they do. I didn't think I was going to be like, I was like, yeah, I need that. I was like, I need that hat. And that Gumbaroos, I got the black one. Man, that's such a nice, that logo is so nice and so crisp.
Well, I think that some sizes are available just depending on which size you need in certain colors, but he's kind of in between stock because he's got pre-order on some of them, and then he still has some left from the season in other sizes. So it's just a matter of Justin will be, he was really quick to check for me, so I'm sure he would do that for anybody.
Yeah.
You ain't lying about those ugly sweaters.
Right?
Those are nice.
They are absolute legit nice sweaters. I like them a lot. So, by the way, I got to do a quick update for you guys, and this is probably for the new year. Okay, the TikTok app for going live is available now on Mac, which means that we might be able to. We're looking at going in the new year, going live on TikTok as well. So.
Just what we wanted, Donnie doing TikTok dances for the DHC Sports Show.
Does that mean that Donnie's gonna be doing weird things?
Most certainly.
Okay.
Most certainly. So he just stay tuned for that. He's going to be doing some of
Why
those
did you have
things.
to say that? Why did you have to say that?
We just lost 2 viewers when you did that.
And there it is. Exactly. Thanks a lot, Donnie. Thanks a lot, buddy. But anyways, I just wanted to give you guys that update just because I'm very very excited for that and what's going to happen in the future. So I was super excited to see that we have that available. So want to put that out there. Okay. Did anything happen this weekend as far as sports is related?
No.
Not a whole lot.
Hold on. We gotta do something else first, real quick.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I apologize, Mr. Producer. Take over.
But before we do the picks from last week, we got to get one in pretty quick right now because that game starts at 8:00.
Okay. Give us the picks.
So we have the 1 minute. We have the Valero Alamo Bowl. We have USC versus TCU. USC is a 6.5-point favorite, over under 55.5. USC at 69.8%.
All right. Let's make
And if
that.
you guys excuse me, I'll have to see who I picked in my bowl challenge.
Yeah.
Does it matter at this point?
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know that I want to follow my picks from the bowl, from the bowl picks.
Well, listen, I'm working on my worst the first right now.
I'm in last place. So.
Yeah, I mean, Virgil's on an 8-0 heater right now.
So
After going 1-9 to start.
And really, for me, I don't have to win, but Donnie has to lose.
He's been, how's he been getting all these right?
Just that good.
Wow.
You're not.
Well, no. Well, here's what I don't understand.
Coin flip.
Since when does factoring in like the flights to bowl locations actually mattering now? You know, like the wind chill factor, and then the tailwinds and the headwinds.
I adjusted for that very reason my pick of Coastal Carolina going to Louisiana to play Louisiana Tech. No, I just figured Louisiana Tech, and I was feeling bad about switching that pick until the fourth quarter.
Really quick, I'm sorry, I apologize. Zach, update is it is Pacific Northwest. We have 3 teams that we're looking at right now. Okay. We're doing the Rainiers, the Fish Sticks, and most likely the Seattle Mariners. It is going to be either the early on in August or mid-August, just so that way we can get an opportunity for everybody to come, and join us over there. Also, the weather is a whole lot nicer during that time up there, so there's not going to be that much rain. And so that's the update on the CBM. We were trying to do mid-July, but unfortunately, the vast majority of us are not going to be able to make it. Also, it is my wife's birthday, so that can't happen either. And then you guys are traveling as well. Eric, I know you have the Wichita game. The Around the Clock is over there as well at the end of July. So I want to make sure that everybody has an opportunity to make it to the CBM meetup. So it'll be sometime either the beginning of August or into mid-August. So that's the latest update.
Is Virgil, you're going to Wichita too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm not. That's pretty much going to be. I'm pretty much going to be going to that unless something odd happens. But I thought that's going to be the case.
Okay, I just wanted an update. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So USC TCU.
I got TCU.
Sorry.
Okay. Donnie, what were you saying?
Southern Cal.
Eric?
Lincoln Riley's a big idiot, but unfortunately, I think they'll probably win this game. I hope they lose and get embarrassed. He's just been running his mouth. He's extremely
shut up, bro.
Yeah, dude, quit
He's done
running
a
your
heck of
mouth.
a job at USC. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, exactly. So, anyways, but yeah, still give me USC anyway.
Him and his brother are idiots.
Is that truly?
Is that really his brother?
Yeah.
No, there's no way.
I thought you guys knew that.
I didn't.
No.
Oh.
No
You
wonder.
had no idea that Garrett Riley was his brother?
No wonder he sucks.
I don't
then.
follow Clemson coordinators, okay?
You'd have to follow Clemson to know that.
Well, I said
No,
all I
but-
know is
When he was
that
at TCU.
all I
That
know is
makes
that he's been
sense.
scapegoated.
That makes sense then.
He's been scapegoated for Dabo's problems.
Him and his
Virgil is
brother
100% right.
Well, I mean, the only thing Lincoln Riley probably is good at is knowing that his brother's a sucky offensive coordinator because he wouldn't have hired him for his own.
Listen,
man.
Donnie, all I'm saying is that I'm seeing a lot of Oklahoma State Gundy parallels. I mean, you're scapegoating your offensive coordinator thinking he's going to be the problem and it's going to be fixed. And then next year, it's probably going to get worse.
Yeah. Listen,
We'll see
I
about
can't wait to see that.
listen.
Not gonna
People named
happen.
Randy, they reflect. People named Robert, they reflect. Dabo deflects.
Wow. Okay.
Mm.
All right. Okay.
It's going to be a cold take when you kind of come around, and that's not the case anymore.
I'm going to say that's going to be a sizzling hot take.
Man. Well, listen. Right now, someone will clip it. Don't worry. So if you get a chance, you'll get a chance to make me eat my lunch. But until that happens,
Before we continue, by the way, Lincoln Riley needs to shut up about this whole Notre Dame thing.
Trust me.
Okay, like that was so unnecessary and stupid of him to say that. Like,
Well, it's
shut
unfounded.
up.
It's unfounded.
We
It
tried to
is.
get them to play in week 0 in Mexico. Literally, no one wants to play in week 0 in Mexico in August.
And USC changes their schedule all the time, so I don't want to hear
Also,
about.
by the way, I don't know if you guys know this, but did you know that also that every college has a contingency plan with schools just in case stupid shit like that happens, that, you know, something, oh, I don't know, it fell through. So of course it was like 5 minutes later. It's like, yeah, Notre Dame is not dumb.
They've already upgraded the schedule by getting rid of them and adding BYU in their place.
That's actually a much better
Right now,
that gives you a much
BYU
stronger
is
strength
better
of
than-
schedule.
right now BYU is better than SC. At times they wouldn't have been, but right now they are.
Right
Yeah,
now,
that's-
And everybody's like, "Oh, you want to start it up in 2031 again?" He's going to be gone in like 2 years because he sucks.
What
I
I love
believe
is commercial, the ESPN college football commercial that's been running this entire since that. Well, they didn't know this was going to happen, but since that happened, with the two girls with Notre Dame walk into the bar, people are around there. I mean, the two Southern Cal girls walk in, and all the Notre Dame people around. That is hilarious to me.
Zach, that might happen sooner than you think.
No, 0% chance that happens. And what's the point of that? How'd that work out for BYU joining a conference and making the playoffs?
Well, then can you inform that to your head coach? Because your head coach said that probably in 2 years they might be looking at joining a conference.
Nah, that's not going to happen.
Well, you better tell him then, because nobody has told him.
Nah, he knows they're not going anywhere.
Okay.
It'll be the Notre Dame conference. It'll be a conference of one.
Exactly.
They'll make a branding out of it.
That's
They
right.
have no reason to join a conference because they keep all the
Exactly.
money.
That's right.
Listen, it's gonna be the NDC on NBC.
They kept all that money from their 3 playoff wins last year. And everybody else had to split it with their conference. There's no need for them to join one.
I think they
And
really-
NBC doesn't Notre Dame on NBC.
I don't know what Donnie's saying.
I don't know what he just said. Patrick, what's your pick for TCU, USC?
USC. By the way, shout out to Costco Internet because my internet's been great.
We have to give Patrick props. He fixed his internet problem and it's working fine. So let's go back to picks for last week.
Costco doesn't let me down.
No. So while we still have a game that is being decided, it has no reflection on tonight's winner. So this person went 23-8, and it was actually the Steelers-Browns game that decided this.
So, really?
Yes. So the winner of picks for this week, back on my throne.
Hey!
Imagine that.
There
Who's
it
called that
is.
coming?
I wonder where that
The
came
system
from.
works out.
Oh, the
Trust-
cheating
trust-
continues.
Trust the
The sys-
process.
The process of
The system works out for the creator, doesn't
Wait,
it?
hold on a second. You said that this came down to the Browns Steelers game?
Yes.
Wow.
So
That was pretty much the only difference because everything else was kind of the same.
So
I believe
what's the rest of the rundown?
Wait, hold on. No. I believe somebody has to pay up because
the dude that's in the comments running his mouth right now.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, because I believe someone said let's put a bet, and I agreed to it. And I believe that they concentrated more on Myles Garrett than they did on the rest of the team. And now they got to go and play Baltimore. And Baltimore, I believe, is favorite to win that game, aren't they? As of right now, as of today, from what I saw. So, yeah, Mike, I need that comment. Just saying. Need that comment.
Although Huntley's supposed to start for Baltimore, right?
Oh, is he still out?
Lamar's still out. They were saying now I don't know that it's been decided finally or anything, but a lot of the word that I've been hearing is that Tyler Huntley's going to start. Snoop.
I was under the impression Huntley was starting, but
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's an even.
Lamar hasn't even practiced.
But it's even. It's even, guys. It's an even quarterback thing. I was like, it's Aaron Rodgers and Huntley. I mean, it's shitty quarterbacks. It's okay.
Vance, I'll take this one. Like Vance, we're just messing with them. Like we do a lot of banter and like to give him a hard time. But,
He's the one that picks all the games that we pick, so we pretty much feel like he picks ones that he knows he can win.
Picks all the games. These were bowl games in NFL.
Throughout the
Vance,
season.
Yeah.
Well,
Vance,
not only
picks the
that, he
game.
also has the sheet, so he can. Hey, listen, we may or may not, have that changer here and there during the games.
He does like to write in pencil.
Well, I was gonna say his picks are locked in after the game ends.
Right.
So,
We just
Oh,
messed
there
up.
it is.
that's why we say that.
Under much duress, the Browns are the Steelers' daddies for that 1 week. It's okay, you still said it, but at least we didn't give up on the false prophet Miles gift wrap for him for Garrett. Listen, it's okay. He's gonna get it anyways. To me, it didn't matter. Although it would have been kind of sweet to have him, have the single season record for sacks with his second Rodgers, but it's okay. Mike, you're a good sport. I appreciate that.
Listen, in that comment, I appreciate they spelled profit like Eric's last name.
That's right. He knows how to spell it correctly.
So listen, I went to the gym this morning and I was wearing my Cleveland Browns hoodie. Apparently, there was a lot of Steelers down here that were ready to be like, bro, you need to take that off. I'm like, not happening. I was a happy camper. There's a lot of Steelers around here.
You won the game. Like, they should take their Steeler stuff off.
By the way, is Fannin okay? Or is he going to be out?
Let me see if I got an
Jr.
update on him.
Because I know he got a touchdown, but then I know he left the game.
Yeah, he didn't look good coming down.
That was a great catch, though, for that touchdown. That was a great catch.
Let's see.
Ed, one thing I find is outside of Panthers, since they came in 95, there are so many Steeler, Redskins/Commander fans and Cowboy fans in the Carolinas.
Mm-hmm. That I know.
There's no Falcons fans.
I wonder why.
I mean, it's weird. Like before the Panthers existed, you were either a Redskins fan, a Steelers fan, or Cowboys fan around here. You weren't a Falcon fan.
Well, other than Jamal Anderson and the Dirty Bird era, like what else have they had to cheer for?
You're right.
Yeah.
There's nothing to really cheer for, and that's weird.
Did you see them doing the Dirty Bird dance last night?
Mm-hmm.
They scored, and they did a couple, like 3 or 4 of the guys after the Falcons scored. They did the Dirty Bird dance. I was like, I haven't seen that in years.
Trust me, in Atlanta, we haven't seen it in years.
Fannin is still questionable, but looks like he may be downgraded.
Okay.
What were the other places finishers, Virgil?
So second place was Mr. Profit at 22-9. Third place was Donnie at 19-12. Fourth place was Ed at 18-13, and Patrick was D&D with
last.
Thanks for putting in your picks.
Oh, you're welcome.
I mean, you still would have finished last anyways, but
I would have.
As for unique picks, there were a lot of them.
Really?
And you can probably figure out who they benefited once I go over some of the names. Ed, you were the only person to pick Ohio to beat UNLV. Congratulations. However, you were the only person to pick Cal.
Yeah, that
not work out for you.
Although that did go out to the last play of the game. That was a good game.
Great game. That was an awesome game to watch.
Yeah.
Donnie, you were the only person to pick New Mexico to beat Minnesota.
Look at those Lobos.
But who won that game? New Mexico and
Minnesota won that game.
Oh, okay, cool.
Donnie, did you pick Tennessee to win?
What a run back.
Absolutely. Ed, you were the only person to pick FIU against UTSA.
That was a stupid. Yeah, that was a stupid one. Yeah, that one I'll own that one.
However, one you can hang your hat on. You were the only person to pick ECU to beat Pitt.
Yes, I did.
Dude, Heinz looked terrible.
And surprisingly, you were the only person to pick Penn State over Clemson.
Me?
Yes.
I knew I could count on Donnie to let me down.
Try telling you guys.
That's why Clemson lost. All you guys picked Clemson. What the hell?
I didn't.
Yeah, there it goes again. It's always someone else's fault but Dabo's.
So Ed, you're riding high at this point. You're feeling good. You're feeling good. Well, this is where
Wait, just wait, because I know there's going to be some bad ones. Come on,
I
because
was going to say, you guys done a lot of good stuff, and he didn't finish in the top 2.
I know I made a lot of stupid mistakes.
Well, now comes the other half.
Okay.
You were the only person to say that UConn was going to beat Army. Did not work out.
Ooh, that was not close.
No,
You were the only person to say that Miami of Ohio was going to beat Fresno State.
I went with a Mac. You know, I went with a Mac.
You do not pick
Go Bulldogs.
You do not pick against the Dogs in the Snoop Dogg Bowl.
Apparently not. Yeah, I should have known better.
Catch that kickoff.
I saw.
Yeah.
Eric, there is one for you. You were the only person to pick Mizzou to try to beat Virginia. That did not happen.
And I told you, once I asked you if Pribula was playing, and you said no. I'm like, well, I'm just going to stick with it anyways. I should have gone against it because since he didn't play, they looked, whoever their backup was sucks, and so does Dorkowitz. He sucks over there in Columbia as well. So
I'm sorry, Zach. I'm sorry. I was just trying to do something different than the rest of the guys.
He doesn't support Zach or the military.
That's exactly what I'm hearing.
We all picked Army otherwise.
Yes. And then Ed, you were the only person to pick Appalachian State to try to beat Georgia Southern. That did not work.
Jesus Christ, was that a shitty game?
You were the only person who picked Coastal Carolina to try to beat Louisiana Tech. Felt good in the first half.
Yeah, they were. I watched that game, and they were leading most of the game, and kind of.
That's what I was saying. I was like, all right, okay, we got it. Oh, wait.
Louisiana Tech had a ton of turnovers, too, and they still won that game.
Well, I thought the same thing, but they only had 3 turnovers, but they had a lot of mistakes.
Are you sure? I feel like there was more than that.
No, because they threw an interception in the in the fourth quarter, and they were like, that's the 3rd turnover. And I thought, there's got to be more than that. I think it was just they were making dumb mistakes and like 3 and outing themselves a lot.
Well, there was like
turnovers,
25, 26 penalties in that game, too.
There was a ton of penalties.
Jesus.
I think Louisiana Tech 115 yards in penalties.
Fuck.
Yeah. But listen, the fighting spirit of Billy Napier led Louisiana Tech over the line.
So Ed, so currently the game that's going on right now, you're the only person to pick Illinois, so jury's still out on that one.
Ooh.
Yeah, I just saw that run back too.
Backing
right after the field goal.
Right after
backing Brett Bielema, that's bold. I'll give you props.
I mean, they've been playing well.
I mean, it's not bad.
I mean, 5 minutes left in the game is when they finally went down and no longer have the lead.
Eric, how did Illinois do against USC?
I don't know. I was just seeing. Sorry.
Don't worry. Illinois absolutely destroyed USC. So.
Of course. Ed got Donnie's internet, it looks like.
It's contagious.
Ed just flat out disappeared.
And then the last 2 in the NFL, Ed was the only person to predict that the Chargers were going to beat the Texans.
He got embarrassed with all these wrong picks, so he just decided to disappear. Oh, there he is.
There he is. Did not work out well on
He's
that
here
one.
twice.
Yeah.
What a trick.
I'm here.
And then the last one
is that your Jolly Gango account?
Yeah.
Then the last one's a Donnie pick. And I think we all should pile on for him for this one. He was the only person to say that the Raiders were going to beat the Giants.
Congratulations, Donnie. Congratulations. Yeah.
Oh.
And by the way, I've been picking every single Big Ten team. The Big Ten is still undefeated up to this point in ball games. So like Illinois has a lot on this writing right now. Like they need to win this game.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So Tennessee is a good club, but I'm like, damn, come on, Illinois. Their unis are kind of nice though. Good. Illinois.
What would Herm Edwards say? That's a good football team. Good football team.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you play to win the game.
that
Herm.
Is that it? That's all of them.
That's all of them. Sorry, I was trying to get the scores ready to kind of go over the NFL scores for the week because there was a lot of interesting games. Some teams clinched playoffs, some embarrassed themselves.
Yep.
Playoffs.
Yep.
So we'll start with the Christmas games. We had Cowboys beat the Commanders 30-23. we had the Vikings beating the Lions 23-10. What was that about? Because didn't the Lions have like 5 turnovers in that game?
Yep.
It was so bad.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going on with this Lions team. I mean, they've been terrible.
They're
Nothing
one step
wrong with
away. They're a game away from getting eliminated, aren't they? Or are they fully eliminated?
They're
done, right?
eliminated.
Yeah, that's right.
They're done.
Yeah,
And
when it
dude,
comes,
Didn't the Packers get the final seed?
Yeah, but they haven't fully got everything lined up with the
But they're the
NFC
final team
South,
in.
right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, whoever wins the NFC South, the other doesn't get in.
Right. Well, and that's a whole other thing.
Yeah, that's a whole discussion that we need to have on those two games, man. Oh,
and we will definitely
those two divisions in particular.
Jesus, I know.
Broncos beat the Chiefs 20-13, not erasing the fraud allegations once again.
No, because you go against the third string quarterback with the Chiefs, and then you barely beat them 20-13.
Yeah, Chris Lodican, he was fine. I mean,
Yeah.
he's manageable.
But what I'm saying is that like the Broncos should have won by more. If you're going to be like the number one team and all of that, you need to beat them by more than just whatever you did. You know, by more than a touchdown. Come on, man, you know better than that.
They just haven't looked very convincing.
No, not at all.
Saturday games, Texans beat the Chargers 20-16. Derrick Henry beat the Packers 41-24.
That's about right.
I mean, that seems pretty apt, in my opinion. Eric, you picked the over/under for this game, and Derek and the Ravens almost got the over/under by themselves.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, he beat the 16th string defensive line, so that's impressive. Good
honestly,
job.
though, I mean, it wasn't. Packers were still in it before Willis went out.
Right, yeah, and then we had
It's
Clayton
not.
Tune came in, but Willis looked great, and and I told you guys this, I hate that. I mean, he deserves it. He's going to get a starting quarterback job. I don't know where at this point next year,
The
but he
Steelers should be at the
deserves it.
front of the line.
Yeah, he's been playing really well the last 2 years when he's come in, and he's played good 6 games or so for Green Bay over the last 2 years because of Love's injuries. But everybody's like, well, he leads the offense better, and Matt Fuller's like, not quite. I mean, he's great, but he's still. They're not going to be quite how they are with Jordan Love because he's a good runner. He's a way better runner because Love doesn't really run, but Love's a better passer. So, yeah, I hate that. I wish we could keep him as a backup, but he's going to deserve and get that money to become a starter somewhere next year.
Good for him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I really
'cause
think Pittsburgh is a great fit for him.
He didn't do anything in Tennessee, really, but I think he's really shown in the limited time he's played the last 2 years with Green Bay. He's been very serviceable. So I thought he looked fine, but yeah, they were still within striking distance, and then Tune came in and immediately threw an interception because Bo Milton can't catch. So
if you had to pick between Arizona and Atlanta, I think those are 2 spots he could land.
I don't think it'd be Atlanta. I think
Atlanta has
too much money rolled up. Atlanta's got too much money rolled up in quarterbacks.
In 2 quarterbacks. I think
I just got a feeling they were going to jettison some of that.
Yeah, I mean,
the problem is Atlanta can't get rid of that contract, and no other team is going to be like, we'll go ahead and take on that contract. There's no way.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the Steelers have Rodgers is probably going to retire, or most likely. They don't have an answer at quarterback, and they're not going to be high enough in the draft to get one of the top names.
Excuse me, what was that? The Steelers do not have an answer at quarterback, and Mason Rudolph is right there.
Go Pokes. Anyways,
how fast he gives up on him, huh, Virgil?
It's a shame.
Well, he plays like shit. Of course, he's going to give up on him.
I think Pittsburgh actually would be a pretty good spot for him because it's kind of, like you said, it's a good organization. It's not a great one, but they win.
Oh.
And Willis could probably he'd be a hell of a lot better than Justin Fields or Russell Wilson, any of the other guys they brought in. So
I'm going to call you DJ Mayer now. That's your new name.
Okay.
Patrick, finish your thought.
No, I just think that for a guy that's set up to get a nice contract like Malik Willis will, I think that Pittsburgh is an ideal situation for him because he at least has a chance to win. I mean, he's got DK Metcalf over there, and if they get some people healthy and they kind of get, I like Warren at running back. I think it's a chance to be a decent offense, but I don't know what they have cap room wise. I mean, they've already got some people locked up to big contracts, so I don't know what they can offer him, but I don't know what Mike thinks about that, but
I got two questions because are we sure that Aaron Rodgers wants to retire right now?
No, but I don't see him back in Pittsburgh next year, though.
I wouldn't put Rodgers coming back.
I mean, can you beat a Wilson? Can you beat a Willis Rudolph connection?
I'm just thinking that I think Rodgers said that he was happy in Pittsburgh. They liked him in Pittsburgh. He was liking everything, and I think he might be. Honestly, I think he's coming back one more year, in my opinion.
Okay. Well.
Also, are we sure? And Eric, you may answer this one. Are we sure that he doesn't want to come back to Green Bay?
I mean, it's possible, but at this point, I mean, obviously, as a backup, you're not guaranteed to play, and I bet somebody throws him enough money where they want him as a starter. So I would think that he probably won't come back. Now, I would love if they re-signed him, but with
pun intended,
the last 2 years he has played some because Love has been hurt. So it's possible he would play again next year, but it's not guaranteed. So I think he's shown enough the last 2 seasons in limited action that he deserves to be a starter somewhere and would get some money. So, I mean, I would be great if he would come back. I just don't think he will at this point. Now, if he was going to stay as a backup, then yeah, for sure, I think he'd probably stay in Green Bay. But knowing that he'll probably get a shot as a starter now, that he'll probably go somewhere else.
Here's the
Donnie,
thing.
what about Carolina? Is it too early with the Bryce Young experiment still, or what are we in? What are we in with Bryce? Year 3?
Yeah.
I'm literally looking at the list of teams right now. And you have look, the AFC East, New England, they got their quarterback. Buffalo got their quarterback. Miami could be a possibility. They got no one there.
Didn't think about Miami.
Yeah.
Then you got the New York Jets.
Although Quinn Ewers is, if he can make that job his own, you never know.
Yeah, but at least you bring Malik Willis in and you put him as a competition to Quentin Ewers, because we know what's his name is done there. He's done.
Tua's done, yeah.
Tua's done. You got the Jets there. Okay. But the
Jets are gonna go draft somebody again.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I think they're gonna be drafting a quarterback. Then you move to the AFC North. You got Pittsburgh. They're, maybe you could put them there, put them as a maybe. Then you got Baltimore, Cincinnati. That whole situation right now with in Cincinnati, it's just bad.
It's one to keep an eye on.
Yeah. Joe Burrow might want out of Cincy. Honestly, I wouldn't blame him, to be honest with you, if he wants out of Cincy. Then you got Cleveland. I think Cleveland, they're going to go with Shedeur Sanders and Dillon next year. So we'll see. Jacksonville, they got their long hair kid. Houston got a quarterback. Then you have Indy. I think Indy got their quarterback.
I think Indy's going to try to re-sign Daniel Jones, although that there is a risk with that because of the injury that he had. But
I think they're going to re-sign him, and they should.
I think they should, yeah.
Yeah, I think they should too. And listen, I like what Riley Leonard has done in his short time. I mean, they could have done a whole lot worse than Riley Leonard. I'll be honest with you.
How things have changed with him with Daniels. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tennessee is a hot mess, but they got their quarterback.
Well, remember what their quarterback said about them.
True story. We asked.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got you. Well, I mean, he wasn't lying though. Let's be honest.
No, that's one of the greatest lines of the season. I love how fresh and brief and honest it is.
Right. Then you have the Denver Broncos. I think they got Bo Nix already there. The Chargers, they're good. The Kansas City Chiefs, Kansas City Royals, the Chiefs, they got their quarterback in Pat Mahomes. Then you got the Las Vegas Raiders. They're going to be drafting a quarterback.
I think Mendoza.
Yeah, if Mendoza comes out. I'm Mendoza, I'm like, nah, bro. I agree with your brother, by the way, Eric. I'm like, if I'm Mendoza, I'm like, go back. I'm going back to.
That's what
Indiana.
my brother's like. Mendoza, run away as far as you can. Although that wouldn't be a bad. Seriously,
Yep.
that wouldn't be. You knew who they were going to hand the ball to.
Yep.
He said, I mean, that could be a spot for Willis potentially.
Good. Mm-hmm. Then because if you drop the kid, you sit him down, you let him, develop, you let him learn, and then you go from there. All right. Then moving on to the NFC East, Philadelphia, Dallas, and Washington. They're good. New York Giants, they got Jackson Dart. I think right now he's there.
I would think they're going to stick with Dart.
Right. Then you have Chicago, Green Bay, Minnesota, and Detroit. I think all those teams have a starting quarterback. They're not going to go anywhere.
Minnesota?
Except for Minnesota.
JJ is not.
He sucks.
What version of JJ are you going to get week to week? That's the problem. True. Because he'll have 2 weeks where he's absolutely terrible. But then he'll have 2 weeks where it's like, okay, I mean, is he finally learning? Then he can't hit her. Then he can't hit a receiver again.
Phil, I 100% agree with you there. Some of these teams need to draft new ownership. All right, so we got 2 more divisions here: Carolina, Tampa, Atlanta, and New Orleans.
New Orleans,
I think Shuck has the
job.
Yeah.
Atlanta, I think, is too invested in Penix at this point.
Penix and what's his name?
Kirk Cousins.
They got too much money invested there.
Mm-hmm.
So Tampa Bay, I kind of have a question about because Baker's kind of showing
Old Baker,
and
but he's got that contract though.
But that's the thing.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm looking at kind of their collapse during the season.
Well, they've got a lot of injuries too, though. You got to remember that their offensive line got injured, the wide receivers got injured, so they didn't really. Even Bucky was injured as well, so he, what I mean.
But the wide receivers and all them came back,
and
they're still not playing.
Yeah.
They're still terrible.
I say that Baker Mayfield has earned himself at the very least, another year with Tampa, because there's so many injuries. It's just you couldn't.
I think one problem could be the change at coordinator because Liam Cohen left to go to Jacksonville.
That's true.
And so I could see a change at offensive coordinator if Baker can't jive with the guy they've got there now. And he's had this is his 3rd coordinator in 3 seasons because you had Dave Canales first that went to Carolina. Then you had Liam Cohen who went to Jacksonville. So he's on his 3rd quarter in 3 seasons. So it's hard to build continuity, and I don't love being a Baker apologist. That's Ed's job, but
that's my job.
Because that's your guy. But it is tough to have 3 different coordinators in 3 seasons.
Yeah. Listen, Baker is Brett Favre 2.0. He's going to get you some great plays, and he's also going to get you some stupid plays, some stupid mistakes that he makes, throwing interceptions and things like that. So that's who Baker is. You're going to live and die with him. You have to understand who Baker is, and I think they do. But I wouldn't put it all on him this year. Honestly, I think too many injuries really got in the way of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers winning the division. They should have won the division handily.
No one wants to win that division.
No, that's the other team right there, the Carolina Panthers, right? I don't think this kid it's up to the job of being a starting quarterback.
So is it up to Andy Dalton to lead them to the promised land?
Nope. I think they need to get rid of Andy Dalton. He's
Andy Dalton, what a legend.
Right. So, okay. So last division, NFC West. You have Seattle, San Francisco, and the Rams. I think they all got quarterbacks. They're good to go there. You know what I mean? Seattle is the number 1 seed over there in that division. Then you got San Francisco, and then the Rams. So they're good. And like Eric, you said, I think it was the one you said it, or I can't remember who said it. Arizona. No, Patrick, you said it. Arizona was a good landing spot.
No, Donnie said that. Yeah.
Donnie. Malik Willis. I think that's the one opportunity there for him. Really good opportunity.
Yeah, because I think it's pretty much said without being said, Murray's not going to be bad. He's not going to be a Cardinal next year. Where he's going to go, that could be another question. Maybe he ends up going to the Raiders. But
how much does he still got left on his contract?
take a look.
You know what I mean? Kyler Murray.
Isn't he past all the guarantees on his contract at this point, and that's why they're going to try to let him walk? I thought he had already.
He's on a 5-year contract, and that was a 2022.
But I thought all the guarantees were front loaded.
Trying to see,
because I know that's how a lot of the QBs do it. It's like they'll get like a front end bonus, but then they'll be in the first few years of the contract.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah. Here's the guarantees. Guarantee 2024. So there is a guarantee for 2026.
Okay.
But like I said, most of them have already passed.
Okay. They're trying to get rid of. They're going to get rid of him. Honestly, they should. They really should.
When does the new Madden come out?
You know, that's a good question. I do not know.
Well, that's the day that that's the cutting day. So.
Got it. Yeah. I mean, keep looking at Eric, and man, that hat is so damn legit, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know who designed that hat, but man, whoever designed that hat, kudos to that person. Oh man, that underbrim is legit. And then the new era is the same color, right? The logo on the new era is the same color as the underbrim.
It's more of a pink. It's a slightly different shade.
No, it is. It's the same one.
It's the same color.
It's supposed to be. Yeah.
It looks different to me.
Does it? Well, sometimes with the stitching versus like what you do with the UV, it doesn't come out exactly the same. So but it's the same. It's the same Pantone color.
I was really hoping Eric was going to get an argument with the person who designed the hat that the hat wasn't what he's saying it was.
Oh God, that would have been good. That would have been good.
That would have been good. That would have been big profit.
Oh, it would have been, but nope. There he goes. Just kept his mouth shut. Up and offsides. They just gave these guys a
terrible.
Tennessee just got an offsides penalty.
Going back,
the whole line just went.
Oh, really? They all did. So going back to the NFL games, Bengals beat the Cardinals 37-14. Nothing really to talk about there.
Mm-hmm.
Browns beat the Steelers 13-6.
It wasn't a pretty game. Mike will agree with me on this one. It was not a pretty game at all. Myles Garrett was the it factor for that game. There was reports that they were doing the absolute darnest for him not to get his one sack that he needed, and so it was bad. It was all bad.
You would think they would care more about making the playoffs than if Garrett got a sack.
Playoffs.
Because they would have clinched if they won.
100%. Because then you put that over the Browns. I'm like, hey, congratulations, Myles Garrett. You got the single season. Yes, you got to get into Steelers, but we're going to the playoffs and you're not. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't get that, man. I really don't. And there's the first down.
Yeah, that's just asinine to me.
Yeah, I don't get it. It was a bad game though. And I'll say it, like the Steelers should have won that game. Okay, the Browns had no business winning that game. There was too many injuries with the Browns. Shador was not playing to his level that he should have been playing. The Steelers should have won that game. Although Aaron Rodgers played like crap too, though. So let's say that.
Of course, in Aaron, I will say this for Aaron Rodgers: he didn't have any receivers of note to throw to.
Speaking of, thank you for saying that. Remind me that. We were talking about it on last night, but it looks like that one fan has been up to, that was the second or third time that he's been doing that taunting to players. Yep. And so it's very interesting that although you cannot hit a fan, you just can't. No matter how many stupid things he says, you just can't do it.
Well, you're just playing right into his hands by doing that.
Yeah. And that whole conference, as soon as I saw that conference, I'm like, oh, yeah, he said what he said.
I will say this. I do not condone what he did, but I understand why.
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying by any means is it acceptable for a fan to be able to say what is alleged to have been said, if that's
Mhm.
what was indeed said, I mean, you're human at the end of the day. I mean, it's easy to say don't do it when you're not the one being
Mhm.
insulted, but
Right.
it's much different when you're the one being insulted. And you
Yeah.
know.
It was.
Let's see.
Go ahead. Virgil.
Other games we have, Saints beat the Titans 34-26. It's a really good game if you had a chance to look at that one.
Isn't that like the fourth straight win for Shuck after when he's been starting?
I do not know if it's the
fourth straight win.
Right. Let me see.
That's
Yeah.
not bad though. He did play good though.
I think he's
Yeah,
won
fourth straight. You're right.
Yeah, he's won four straight as a starter. 2 of which were against Carolina.
What a surprise there.
Uh,
Nobody wants to win that damn game. Oh God. Go ahead, Virgil.
Jaguars beat the Colts 23-17.
Speaking of not wanting to win games,
Like,
Jaguars didn't look good either.
I have a this may be a controversial statement here. Colts win that game with Leonard. I think Colts win that game with Riley Leonard. I do.
yeah. Well, listen, I'm not going to make excuses for why they didn't make the playoffs because there's been other teams that have had injuries, namely like the 49ers is a good example, including injuries to the quarterback, and they've still made the playoffs. So I'm not going to make an excuse for
The Packers
losing players.
Yeah.
You what?
Green Bay.
Not for as long as everybody else. I mean,
What do you mean?
how long was Jordan Love out?
That's
missed
fine,
portion-
but
he-
we've
he's
had our
missed
best
portions
tight
of the
end
game.
who's been out for half the season, and now
Yeah.
the best defensive player has been out.
Yeah,
for
and you've
last
had
month.
and you've had injuries to your wide receivers. I get that.
That was
talking mainly
impactful
about
though.
QB.
Your
I was mainly talking
defensive
about the
player
QB
being out.
situation.
The defensive player being out, that's impactful because he dictated a lot of that game.
Talking about DeForest Buckner.
Yes, exactly. Him.
Yeah.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah, because
Yep.
and I mean Sauce Gardner. After they got him, he was out. He played 2 games and he was out. And Travarius Ward has missed most of the season. But still, it's not an excuse because injuries in football happen, right? And there are significant injuries to big players all the time. So it has to be next man up mentality, and you've got to go and win. And while I'm proud that they have not been completely blown out in all these games,
Phil, this is the Lexington Legends batting practice hat. Their brand before the contraction.
man, I'm glad that you clarified that because I was afraid that was their alternate identity, the Lexington Goats.
No.
Oh, sorry, that's just your nickname because you're the goat. I'm sorry. My
Not from
bad.
Lexington, though.
Okay, my bad. I get that easily confused because of the man wearing the hat. But
I understand.
yeah, Samantha, you hear that? Anyways, so I hate that the Colts have gone 1-7, but football's football. You got to has to be a next man up mentality. And I'm proud that they've not been blown out in most of the games that they've lost, but close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Yeah. Can we say though that the Phillip Rivers experiment, it's officially over after this season?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's done. They've already announced that Riley Leonard's going to start this weekend. So,
Okay.
so Riley Leonard's officially getting.
Well,
his
they
first
got
start.
eliminated, so now they're going to be like, all right, good kid, go out
Yeah,
there.
I mean, I'm excited to see what he gets to do. Just being able to play from the start.
Yeah, good for him.
Donnie wouldn't sign the agreement to be on camera, so he has to have blurred face.
And he's trying to talk and he can't get anything.
Is this your other internet of which you were speaking?
Hey, who won
No,
that
I've been
game?
messing with
Tennessee,
it.
Illinois, guys.
Brett Bielema.
Burt Bielema won that game. So congratulations, Ed.
Did that win you this week's picks?
No, that's
No?
from this week.
Let me see. Where does that bring you? Actually, Ed, congratulations. You are no longer 4th. You are now tied for 3rd.
Congratulations to Ed
This wasn't for this coming week. This was for this past week.
for the past week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say I finished in last comfortably.
We already knew that, Michael.
Yes, 100%.
Virgil's not going to put up with you talking about the Securities and Exchange Commission that way, okay?
The SEC does suck, so I'm good with that.
Friends up there. All right. So, yeah,
Yes,
congratulations.
Virgil, I stole your joke.
That's okay.
Oh, Donnie's gone again?
Yeah, he's gone again.
Okay.
I think his internet is
But
bad.
by the
He's-
way, thank you, Costco. Anyways,
yeah,
Kirkland's internet.
Kirkland's internet, Xfinity internet, whatever you want to call it.
Kirkland's best.
Kirkland's best, yes. Yeah. Kirkland's internet brought to you by Xfinity.
Yeah.
But, you know.
What other games we got going, Virgil?
Let's see. We talked about Jaguars. Dolphins beat the Buccaneers 20-17.
Jesus
Quinn
Christ.
Ewers was spinning the ball, wasn't he?
Had a good game, yeah.
Yeah.
He did.
I mean, I'm not saying he's going to have to show that consistently because, I mean, his first few games, his first few appearances were horrible. Or sorry, I forgot Eric's on here. Terrible. But he looked good this past weekend.
Yeah, I mean, do you think they're going to stick with Ewers, or do you think they're going to try to get somebody else and have him still be the backup?
I think it depends on what they do with Mike McDaniel.
No, he's coming back.
Is it for sure he's coming back in 26?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's coming back.
Okay.
Yeah, they've already said that. They've already announced
that-
it. Was it last week, Eric? They said it.
Yeah.
Well,
To Lynn's comment, is that what happened with Donnie's beer? It was Rocky topped.
Virgil's like, I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Mm-hmm.
SEC will be redeemed in the playoffs. Okay, sure.
When Alabama gets beat by Indiana.
Right. I think honestly, Virgil, I think if I'm Miami, the first thing first is get rid of Tua. Then number two is look for another starting quarterback to compete with Ewers.
The only reason I'd push back on that is how much again, we go to the guaranteed money. How much guaranteed money is left on Tua's deal? Because it's not been too long since he signed that deal. What was it, a year and a half, 2 years ago?
Yeah, but
2 years ago, yeah.
I think it's more if they keep him and still significantly a lot, but if they release him, but it's not as much as if they were to keep him on the roster.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. Like, I wonder what's the cap hit and like what's the how much guaranteed money is he going to walk away with? Because all that affects your cap.
One of those teams they're going to get rid of another one of their SEC teams because aren't they playing each other?
Yeah,
Ole Miss and Georgia.
So one of them is going to lose. So you'll have one moving on. So either Ole Miss or Georgia, and then that will be the remainder after Alabama gets beat.
All right, so check this out. Massive dead cap. Cutting him before June 1st would trigger a $99.2 million dead cap for Miami. If you do post June 1st designation and 2026 splits the hit, but still leaves a $67 million hit in 2026 and a $31 million hit in 2027. So I think they're better off cutting him now. Or honestly,
but wouldn't that be, if I understood you right, didn't you say if they cut him before June 1st, it's a $99 million
cap?
How is that better than waiting?
No, like I'm saying, like get rid of him after June 1st.
Yeah,
keep him post June 1st and then get rid of him after that.
Either way, that's a huge dead cap hit.
I'm with you, and that's on Miami. That's what I mean. That's on Miami.
Yeah, but
stupid contract they did for him. But
I'm wondering, what does that allow you to do? Like, what kind of flexibility do you have to improve your roster if you do
Malik Willis? You're gonna be able to get a Malik Willis at a pretty decent price, and then quit Ewers.
Yeah, to be clear, I'm not disagreeing with you that he should be gotten rid of. I agree with that, but I'm just wondering.
No, I know what you mean.
Like if I'm putting my Virgil hat on here, like with the books, like what's gonna happen and what can I do, within the constraints of the rules with the salary cap, to with the cap hits and with the dead cap hit and everything else, because we know teams are willing to do it. We know that Denver did the Russell Wilson, and it's still possible to win. But in that case, you have to hit in the draft, which the Broncos did with Bo Nix and Troy Franklin and a couple of those guys.
Yeah, but the problem is that they're too high up to get a quarterback in the draft. So their option is to get a quarterback either by trade or by signing a free agent like Malik Willis.
Well, I am no expert on the numbers and everything like that. Again, I'm not Virgil the GOAT, but
no, there is. You're right, Lynn. There is no good out anyways.
Yeah. So
I'm
looking forward to seeing what they do. Sorry, Eric. Go ahead.
Did SC fire the defensive coordinator?
No, he left to accept the Penn State job, the Penn State defensive coordinator job. He went to UCLA, then he left to go to UCLA to go to USC, and then for the third year in a row he's leaving. He's going to Penn State.
Well, sorry for Matt Campbell's defense then.
DeAnton Lynn or whatever his name is. Is he related to Anthony Lynn, Virgil?
I do not know.
The former Chargers head coach. Hey Zach, if you're still on here, do you know if there's any relation since you're a big Chargers fan?
He hasn't been talking about the Chargers much lately.
No.
You're right about that.
Yeah, that's good. That's because they played the Texans.
All right,
who they've completely turned it around. They're looking really good right now.
They are.
They're one team. Their defense is probably the best in the league, and nobody's going to want to face them. And nobody's really.
Go ahead.
Nobody's really standing out as a possible winner, but of the Super Bowl or the AFC. But I could see them getting to at least the AFC Championship game.
Yeah, Eric, this is how bad my fantasy football team is. My defense is my best player. Literally every week, the Texans are among like my highest points getter because I lucked out in getting the Texans defense, and then I finally realized how good they were, and I just played them week after week.
And see, I feel like the Texans aren't even just a great defense with a mediocre offense. I think their offense is coming around too with them.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because was it not last year, but the year before? Stroud was really good, and then he just kind of fell off a little bit. But yeah, they're starting to figure it out again. So
didn't they make it to the AFC Championship game and then they just lost to the Chiefs? If I remember right, I thought it was the AFC Championship game and then they lost to the Chiefs.
Who?
It wasn't last year.
No, 2 years ago. Talking about CJ Stroud, his rookie year.
I don't think that doesn't sound right.
Or was that the year that or was that when the Bengals was that when the Bengals made it to the AFC Championship game?
Are we talking about 2024 or 2025?
I'm talking about 2024.
2024 was
right.
great.
2023. I'm sorry, 23. That's right.
2023 was Bengals.
It was Bengals against Chiefs.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So they must have made it. I know they got put out by the.
Well, that's when the Bengals went to the Super Bowl, didn't they?
Yeah,
they probably.
The Bengals may have put out the Texans. Then I'm not sure.
Texans probably have won a playoff game a few times to be close to maybe AFC Championships. My guess. Yeah, like as a wild card, but I don't think they've not recently.
Yeah, well, I know that they won a playoff game that year because they put out a decent team.
Didn't they win their first round game last year? The
Texans.
Titans.
They did.
And guess who was there at that game?
Let me guess. You?
No, not me.
I think I know the answer.
Yeah. She met Arian Foster.
Oh. Okay. I'm with you now.
Whatever happened to him?
He retired.
When did he retire? Because I cannot for the life of me remember.
It's been a while.
There
were some NFL guys she was, of course, in a suite, and Arian Foster was there and a couple other people. And I'm like, she's like, I don't know who these guys. I was like, you do not know who like one of their best players of all time was?
Was Mario Williams in there too, if I remember correctly?
Maybe. I can't remember who all else was in there.
But I mean, I think D'Amico Ryans is like a long shot shout for Coach of the Year. I mean, I don't think he's going to win it, but
He's done a hell of a job.
well, I mean, just his whole body of work since he got to Houston has been remarkable.
That's a good question. Who do you think, does anybody stand out this year as someone that could be Coach of the Year?
I've got a couple of names. Vrabel's out there.
I was going to say, I'd probably pick Vrabel over Cohen.
Liam Cohen's out there. Although Liam Cohen's the first coach, the first ever first-year coach in history, I think, to lead his team in his first year to a 12-win season.
12-win season, yeah.
Yeah, I could see it probably between the two of them, but I'd pick Vrabel myself.
Yeah, I feel like there's another name too that's out there, and I'm trying to remember who it was.
Are you talking about AFC or overall Coach of the Year?
Overall Coach.
Well, there's two, right? Ooh.
I can't remember who the other one
Yeah,
Chicago.
Yeah, Ben Johnson is up there.
Yeah, those two teams, the brand new rookie coaches, and both of them are headed to the playoffs. I'm with you on that one. I can get down, but I'm with Eric first off. Vrabel. He's done a hell of a job with that team.
And another long shout is Kyle Shanahan. I think what he's done, this might be one of his best coaching jobs he's done with all the injuries they've had, and they're in the frame for a number 1 seed.
In the AFC, I'd say Vrabel 1, Cohen 2, and the NFC, I'd say Johnson 1 and Shanahan 2, probably.
Yeah, that's a good shout. I like there's here. What's that guy's name? Tony Tumbleweed. I think she's talking about D'Anton Lynn.
Right.
But
speaking of Vrabel, they beat Patriots beat Jets 42-10, and the real reason why Donnie left, Seahawks beat the Panthers 27-10.
Did the Titans, were they dumb to get rid of Vrabel?
Yes.
Resounding yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Listen. Yes. Yes.
That is a team at one point had Malik Willis, AJ Brown, Derrick Henry.
That's right. I think
I
saw somebody tweet
you're forgetting about the biggest piece of them all.
Who'd I forget?
The legend Ryan Tannehill.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Tannehill. Yes.
Yeah. No. But think about this. They got rid of Vrabel, and they went to Brian Callahan, and like that was a disaster. They got rid of Vrabel. For me, again, I speak my own opinion here, but I feel like they got rid of Vrabel because he was willing to talk back, and he was willing to be outspoken about his opinion about things.
Well, that was an ownership decision.
Yeah. Well, Brian Callahan, with all due respect, was more of a yes man than what Vrabel was willing to be. Well, Vrabel has always been one that tells it like it is. He was like that as a player. He's like that as a coach. And he's unapologetic about it. So,
well, it's the same as going on with Cleveland. Stefanski is a yes guy. I like him, but he's letting general manager dictate who starts and who doesn't, and dictate the team. So yeah,
he made a great decision this past weekend though. When Bailey Zappi was a backup, I thought that was an excellent decision.
Fuck out of here.
Listen, I was a very happy man this weekend.
No.
Bailey freaking Zappi. All was right with the world.
All was not.
He led them to victory from the sideline. He was excellent.
I'm sure he did.
Oh, just in time to talk about Seahawks and Carolina Panthers.
Why does he look so angry?
Because we're about to talk about Seahawks and Carolina Panthers.
This is the moment where he's not happy.
He looks so dejected.
Tune in yesterday morning to hear about that game.
I absolutely cannot stand when shit don't work like it's supposed to, or people don't do like they're supposed to, and it just irritates the hell out of me.
I'll do better. I promise.
The funny thing was, I wasn't sure if that was about his internet or the Carolina Panthers.
Right.
Take it where you want, or Patrick. No, I'm just kidding.
I'll do better. I promise.
Oh my gosh, this internet stuff is killing me. It's frustrating.
By the way, I'm getting breaking news. Zach Charbonnet has scored another touchdown.
How many points have you scored this week, bro? How many points have you scored this week?
I don't have Charbonnet. I have the other Seahawks.
Oh, you have the other one. You have the other guy.
I have the other guy.
Yeah. By the way, Donnie's dad joke was decent this week on Breakfast Takes. I gotta say,
I will give him that was a good joke.
that was a great one, and I acknowledged it. I acknowledged it in the comments. I was actually really nice to Donnie in the comments this week.
It was
mutual.
Donnie getting mad at his internet. Isn't that like Ed getting mad at his insurance or Virgil getting mad at his spreadsheets or something?
Well, so this is what I did. I went down there and I got my equipment out and I checked to make sure the signal coming to the house is not the problem, and it's not. So either my modem's gone bad and I'm gonna have to go to Ripple and get a new modem, or something else is going on because it's not picking up a connection. But I have a neg 10 coming in, which is a perfect one gigabyte signal. So
yeah, exactly what he
exactly.
Said, okay?
See, you don't understand that, but it is a perfect signal for high speed internet, and it's just dying at the modem.
Have you? Hey, I'm gonna do a Best Buy thing. Have you reset your modem, sir?
3 times, unplugged, button, everything.
Did you have a bad storm that caused the wavelengths to not go, to the waves to not reach your modem, sir?
A hard reset.
I unplugged the fiber connection going to the modem. I've unplugged the power cord. So I don't have another modem, Phil.
Did you blow on it and stick it back?
Blow on the cartridge?
Oh my gosh, I love doing that.
Did you clean the
dude?
Oh my god, that was so fun.
Yeah, Mike, can you help a rich guy out, please?
So listen, Darla was like, Darla's looking at a new car for her, right? We need to get her a new car. And she goes, I was like, hey, have you looked at the Genesis? I'm like, the Sega Genesis? Of course I've looked at the Sega Genesis. I want a Sega Genesis.
Love Sega Genesis.
Sega.
Yeah, right? Sega. And she goes like, not that. I was like, oh, then no, I haven't.
Sega.
I know, right?
So, I used to love Sonic, man.
Wonder if she'll be like the lady I saw on a video scrolling earlier today. Her husband was videoing the car that he got her for Christmas, and he hands her the 2 key fobs, and she's like, "What is this?" And she looks at it. She sees the name on there. And he's like, "Turn around." She's like, "It's not a Cadillac." He's like, "It's a Jeep. It's a Wagoneer, like a Grand Wagoneer.
Expensive as shit too."
Yeah, and he's like, "This is as good as a Cadillac. It's probably even better. It's the next best thing." She's like, "It's not a Cadillac. I told you I wanted a Cadillac." It's like all she was worried about was that it wasn't a Cadillac.
That
was Donnie's home video.
No. I'm not.
Wait a minute, Wagoneer. I know someone who has a Wagoneer. Yeah. Who is that?
And it's better than a Cadillac. I can tell you that.
Oh wait. And what'd you just say about the Wagoneer, Ed?
I don't pay for the Wagoneer. That's Mrs. Mayor's money. She buys that herself.
It's expensive, right?
Man, it's expensive as shit.
Yeah, well, but let me tell you this, and I've gotten to ride in it, and I feel like that's the only time I'm ever going to be able to ride in a Wagoneer is when I'm with.
That's right.
When I'm with Moneybags down there,
bro.
Yeah. By the way, I gotta say something. Imagine this man talking about Anthony Rendon making money. I'm like, this man dwarfs that bank account. I don't even want to hear anything about that.
I wish.
Mr. 38 million. Hey, man, that's what you make in a day.
No joke though. The Wagoneers are super nice.
They
discontinued them, didn't they?
Yeah, they just brought them back like a couple years ago.
And then they did.
Honestly, my favorite part about the Wagoneer is like when you open the door at night and then the logo comes up on the ground like that. I'm like, man, that stuff is fancy, bro.
Eric's favorite part is the part that he goes in the back and then lays down and just goes to sleep.
No, I did that in the front seat. I didn't need to go in the back to do that. I mean, I did it back there too, but also in the front.
It doesn't matter what seat. It doesn't matter what seat.
Hey, Donnie, how good's that Lunchbox Confidential?
Fantastic.
It is. That's such a great beer.
Yeah, this is one of the best beers out there anywhere.
Correct.
Yep. I've actually tried that one.
I actually liked it better than I Can Smell Colors.
Yeah, I Can Smell Colors. That was the one that Ed introduced us to Divine Barrel with. And we were like, oh, we got to have that one. And then we found this one. And we're like, shit, this is even better.
Yeah. And what was that other one that you went and got recently that I was telling you about? It was like was it strawberry or something? It's something similar to all the rest of those. It was a new one you got that sounded good. I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, the one that I went and got.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was I'd have to look it up. I'm using my phone now, so I can't look it up. There's two of them. There's two of them in the fridge that are waiting to be shipped to you. So,
Nice.
how bad is it that his phone is getting a better signal than his computer?
Right.
Right, yeah, right.
Exactly. That's ridiculous.
I'm
You
gonna
don't
send
have
you
to
some
worry-
lavalier so you can at least have that ready to go.
Virgil, you don't have to worry about him doing your producer duties since he's on his phone. He can't do double duty today.
Oh,
No.
I can do the computer as far as looking stuff up on the Wi-Fi. It's just the connection to talk to you guys is so shoddy.
That's a question for you guys.
I wonder if that's a pot shot at me for today.
I was about to say that sounds like a pot shot at you,
Sounds like a
Patrick.
pot shot at me today. Lynn, I like well, you know what? I'm not going to entertain answering that question, but I'm not a fan of the team that has that nickname today because of the result. Chelsea versus Bournemouth. For the second straight game, no matter how poor Bournemouth has been, Chelsea still can't beat them. So, not a big fan of that team at the moment. I definitely don't like Spurs.
I'd be laughing if it was so completely different. I wasn't even involving this.
I
Cherry
thought you were talking
pie.
San Antonio.
Yeah. If you don't like Spurs, like cherry pie. I love cherry pie.
So is Spurs something that's
That's what I'm trying to
I don't
figure
know.
out because I went
I
straight to
don't know what
soccer with
Spurs
that.
are.
I went straight
You went to
soccer.
soccer.
with
I
that.
went to NBA.
I was thinking soccer right away.
See, I'm not a huge cherry
especially with the-
flavored
Yeah.
Yeah, and cherry flavor can be really
cherry
tricky.
flavored candy. Like
Yeah,
I'm good with
See,
cherry
I like
pie
that. I like cherry flavored candy. I like
or
cherry flavored
cheesecake,
everything.
but not cherry flavored candy. Grape
I
and
like-
cherry, I don't like.
Do you like cherry Starburst?
Mm-mm.
Spurs up,
Here we
go
go.
USC.
Another Spurs.
Spurs
No,
is
we are-
that one part of the rooster.
Phil, we already.
Dumb autocorrect.
Oh, she said, "Do you any of you
Oh,
don't really like
sour
sours
beer.
like
Sour
cherries?"
Oh yeah,
I like cherry sours. Yeah,
yeah. Sour beer, I'm all about that.
cherry
yeah.
sours. Yeah.
We're
great.
all trying to Spurs. What?
Yeah. Well, I went straight to soccer, and it's just ironic how that fit today because I hate Spurs, and we couldn't beat the Cherries at the who was Bournemouth. So that's ironic how that worked out.
Phil, we already said Lane Kiffin's not Lane Kiffin.
Lane Kiffin.
Yeah,
What you know about
Lincoln-
Lane Kiffin?
That he's not quite as much. Well, he might be just as much of an idiot as Lincoln Riley, but we already said we hate USC.
Listen, listen right now. I'll still take Lane Kiffin. With all the baggage that comes with him,
I bet you Lincoln could probably make better brisket.
he'd make better brisket.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You saw Lincoln
Listen, he
Riley.
posts the process all over social media. So
You know he's talking about South Carolina, right?
Yes, I know what he's talking
Okay.
about. Lincoln Riley couldn't
Just
cut
making
it.
sure.
He knew he
Yeah.
couldn't
How
cut it
impressive
when
South
they
Carolina
moved.
knowledge, Donnie.
When the Oklahoma moved to the SEC, so he's like, I'm gonna go to the Pac-10, and then they went down to the Pac-2, and now not gonna be able to cut it in the Big Ten either. So they just need to
Gotta-
get rid of him.
I didn't know they made a cheerwine flavored goo cluster.
Yes,
Hmm.
I had
I sent
one
Eric
from
one.
Donnie, and it was fine. Just tastes like cherry mash. It was
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, Donnie sent you a cheerwine goo cluster. That must have been nice.
It was.
It
Thank
was.
you, Donnie. Appreciate you, Donnie.
Donnie never sent. Donnie doesn't share stuff like that with me.
That's fine.
Well,
He likes
you
me
don't-
better.
You don't oogle over anything cheerwine and constantly enter
get
every
it.
cheerwine
I like cheerwine.
contest there is on Instagram.
You
Oh, I
can't,
know.
and I didn't win
Trust me, I
anything.
know.
but-
Listen, I know that all the contests exist because he tags me in every single flipping one of them.
No, I don't tag you. I tag Donnie. But
You tag me in plenty of them.
you can get Cheerwine whatever you want. I can't. Although to be fair, actually, I kind of can. So, Donnie, Joe and I went
Yeah, Donnie
to
just sends it to you.
Sweet and Saucy the other day. They have a bunch of like the old retro like bottle, kind of like bottled soda things, and
Yeah,
they
like
did have a
Neheim stuff. Yeah.
they did have a Cheerwine Zero in a glass bottle, but then they have a ton of fun little socks kind of in the back as well. So I bought a couple pairs of socks.
E-Rock socks.
That's right. I haven't added the 2 new ones yet on there. I added everything else already though.
Yeah, I enjoyed the 12 Days of Beer Miss, by the way.
Thank you.
E-Rock's beer. Is that E-Rock's beers?
No, ProSide_beers.
ProSide_beers.
Because I do it with my
That's
friend.
the one flipping account you have that doesn't say E-Rock something.
Well, because it's between me and my coworker friend.
Yeah, well.
So it's a combination of their
I'm
names.
waiting for an E-Rocks beers for like all the non-holiday beers that you drink.
That's just on Untapped.
No, you're going to start like a 400,000th Instagram account and do E-Rocks beers.
That's a good thought. I should do that.
We need to friend each other on Untapped because I don't think we're friends on there.
We should do. Donnie and I are.
If I pass through Wichita next summer, I'll bring some cheer wine.
And Virgil and I are.
Cheer wine tastes like shit.
Let's go, Phil.
After all that, he's like,
I guess I'm gonna have to add cheer wine to the bracket now. Maybe it'll be a bubble team.
No, I don't really give a shit about it. Either way.
Since Virgil's moving to Wichita in 2026, or at least coming here a few different times.
2025.
What's some good?
2025,
So he's moving tomorrow.
Yeah, right. Because there was a one day.
You got one
Tomorrow.
day left.
He ain't waiting until 26.
Whatever is unique to, maybe you can bring some Milos or something. Well, we can get the tea here, but whatever you have unique to Alabama, maybe you can bring something here.
Well, I mean, I can always bring that white barbecue sauce again.
Can you guys create a group on Untapped?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
Virgil, you should bring him the Alabama Slam.
The what?
The Alabama Slam.
I'm not going to react to that one.
Bob Holly.
Oh, that's right. Do you remember the original name for that?
Do I want to know it?
No, you don't. It was terrible. I'll text it to you later.
Okay. That's what I'm glad I asked before you said it.
Hey, Patrick, when you said he was going to be moving in 2025, and he's like, "That's tomorrow." First thing that popped in my head is Will Ferrell from Wedding Crashers. I thought Virgil was going to lean back and go, "Hey, Ma, get the van."
Meatloaf!
That's
all I can think of.
There's a ton of Lynn Smiths on here. Which one are you, Lynn?
Alabama Slam.
The only one that matters.
Well, I know, but none of them stick out.
She needs to put on her profile, "I deserve a hat." And then we'll know what
that would be the separator. Yeah,
that would be an easy way to find her because she deserves a hat.
She got already her hat Saturday. So I was her Secret Santa. And then on the name I put Lynn, and then last name gets a hat on her box. So that was like what I put for her hats that I sent her.
Phil had me, and when he sent it on the package, it said Eric, Mr. Excitement Prophet. He called me Mr. Excitement. Thanks, Phil.
That's outstanding, Phil. That's outstanding.
That's good. Oh, that was good. I like that one. Mr. Excitement.
Mr. Excitement.
Have mercy.
Have mercy.
All right, now that we've gone enough off the rails, Virgil, rails back in. Come on now. Let's go.
All right. So Giants beat the Raiders 34-10.
We're still going through football scores.
I didn't really talk about that. I don't even know why I even bothered at this point. Eagles beat the Bills 13-12. Any thoughts on this game? Should the Bills gone for 2?
I don't have a problem with it.
I say yeah. I didn't mind that.
Yeah, Ed and I were talking about this. Yeah, I thought the way they were playing, they weren't playing that well, and they had the momentum. So I thought it was normally you don't at home, but they had that momentum where if they had, been playing decent, but we're still down, but they just were not playing well at all. So I thought at that point they probably should have. Now he missed the wide open receiver, but
they would have gotten it too.
He's left, yeah. But
listen, I'm not trying to be Eric here, but would you rather put the ball in the hands of Josh Allen or a kicker?
Josh Allen.
Considering that your kicker already missed one
all day long.
Well, that's why they had to. That's why they were down and not trying for an extra point to go up because they had already missed the first extra point.
Right, but even if he hadn't, like, are you going to put it in the hands of arguably the best quarterback in the league, or are you going to put it to a kicker?
Maybe he could have done more where he could have possibly did somehow a quarterback keeper.
Something different.
I mean, the play was okay. It's just he didn't unfortunately execute
it. Was just exactly. Honestly, and I agree like with everything that Eric said. Like they weren't playing good at all this whole game, and then it was like in the fourth quarter when they actually just had some momentum and they had the team on the ropes. I honestly I would have done the same thing. I was like, yeah, go for it. Absolutely. And they had it going. They missed it. Obviously, they're still going to make the playoffs, right? They're going to have to travel now, but whatever.
Phil, don't boost his ego, please.
I don't know. Is that a compliment?
Is it?
How would you take that as an insult?
Yeah,
How
I
would
was
you
trying
take it as
to
a
figure that
compliment?
out. No, he wants us
That's a
to talk
compliment.
about how it's a compliment. That's what he wants.
Uh,
He's setting that up to be like, oh, is that a compliment? I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Yeah. He's
I never travel anywhere.
yeah. So the next game,
That's what this guy down here. That's what he did to me today. He goes, I didn't get to go anywhere this past year.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but when I get a straw in my cocktail, I throw it away. So
Wow, thanks,
Wow.
Mayor.
Damn.
And
Thanks.
Donnie, I can't afford cocktails. Okay, so I'll have to take your word
Jesus.
for it.
Is Mrs. Mayor listening?
probably.
Oh, hot damn. I was like, I'll just
Wow.
throw it away. Anyways,
Actually,
Virgil,
that's a good
continue,
one, though.
please.
That's the meanest thing you could have said.
Yeah, she's allowed to come to Wichita. Just her.
49ers beat the Bears 42-38. Pretty
That
good
was a
game
great
there.
game. That was
the
a
Bears
great
still
game.
suck?
And then Monday, nothing happened Monday. We don't need to talk about Monday.
What happened?
Please,
The-
what did happen on Monday?
Yeah,
Tell
what-
us.
The Falcons beat the Rams 27-24.
Yeah, Virgil, what did you say to Matthew Stafford?
Apparently, I guess Matthew Stafford thought you were playing against me in fantasy this week inside the tank again.
Because that was terrible.
That was absolutely terrible.
That was
The fact
crap.
that they even still had a chance to win after 3 picks by Stafford was
But that's
really
the Falcons. That's the Falcons.
That's the Falcons. But yeah,
The Falcons
was not
completed the
pleased.
first. The Falcons completed the first leg of their NFC South parlay. So we'll see
By
if
the
they
way,
can
Donnie, have
complete
you
the
seen
next
that?
one.
Have you seen that picture going around of the Falcons and Panthers like uniting? Like have you seen that picture going around with like the Falcons logo outlined in Carolina blue, or sorry, Charlotte
Yeah,
blue?
I think I saw that earlier today. I believe I scrolled past that one. Yeah.
Lynn, if you're still on here, I can't find you, so it may be easier. I'm EROC04, so look me up on Untapped, EROC04, EROCK04.
Yeah, and watch out for his next Instagram profile when you get when you say you should also follow. It's gonna say E-Rock's Beers. Give it 2 weeks.
Hey, 2 weeks. I'll add it here in about 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Like, hold on a second. Give me a minute.
400,000
I'm done.
A 400,000th Instagram account. You know what? I should have done is I should have just created it and then sold it to him.
Listen, Eric is just taking full advantage of social media. I mean,
we can create groups on Untap, by the way.
You can?
Yes.
There you go.
Now I get to see, if we do that, we can see all of the all you guys, mostly Donnie, but see what you guys drink.
Lynn, I 100% agree that the Falcons red helmets were so much better than the ones that they have.
Do they list the high end stuff that Donnie drinks on Untapped?
I think you have to do a verification of income before they get that side.
Fair enough.
Donnie rates everything like a 5. I was like, bro, you got to be more. You got to say more along the lines of, these beers are terrible. I do that all the time.
Well,
He
that's
rates
I
Yeah,
don't drink
because
bad beers.
1 star is terrible, and that's your line. And 5 stars.
I don't
is
drink bad
fantastic.
beers
That's his line.
because I know exactly what I'm drinking. No, I can guarantee you every single one of those IPAs are a 0.5 or less.
Yeah. Well, 5 stars must be fantastic because that's his line.
Hey, Virgil, where are we at?
So we just finished talking about all the NFL games from this week.
Man, facts.
So-
Facts. Well said, Phil.
What is
Well
that?
said. That Goldbelly is a place where you can order from like the high end restaurants in different cities, and they can overnight. Like really fancy restaurants can send their stuff like overnight, so that way you can have it next day.
So how do you know about that?
Because I saw one of Donnie's orders. So
I've seen commercials for it. They've talked about it on the radio before.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can get like beignets from New Orleans or Lou Malnati's from Chicago. Just some of these like places that you could possibly go to, but then you want to get some of their stuff ordered and shipped to you.
Because I wanted to get whoopie pies one day from Wicked Whoopie in Portland, and I was trying to figure out how much it would cost to get them shipped here.
Look it up, Virgil. It's pretty cool.
I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, and plus there was a place in Georgetown that we go to eat at every year for a conference, and they send emails to my work email all the time. They're like, order our stuff on Goldbelly, and I'm like, nope.
Whoopie pies.
Yeah, Wicked Whoop. I'm gonna order from Wicked Whoopie at some point. I just need Donnie to loan me like $350. I'm kidding.
What?
I'm kidding. It's not that much, but it's it is pretty cool that they can do that, and I just want to try it just to do it.
I couldn't get search to find Erox 04.
No, just E-Rock, no S. E-Rock 04.
E-Rock 04.
He's
Man,
a one and done.
Switching up your handle on different things now.
He's not a multiple, so he's a one and done, so no S.
Yeah. No, for this one, it's just the others are like what are mine, like my hats, my jerseys, my baseballs. This is, I guess, technically my beer, but
do you take a picture of the stadium and when you go into each one, Eric?
I mean, mostly, yeah.
Because you could start E-Rocks Parks.
E-Rock Stadiums.
E-Rock Stadiums.
Hear me out. You can go hiking and do like pictures of like what you kind of see in the area. You can call it E-Rocks Rocks.
Yeah. Well, I was just gonna say E-Rocks Nature. I said that was one of the first ones that I said a while back. E-Rocks Nature.
Lynn, if you're on there and click your profile, right underneath the picture has your whatever your name is. If you can't find mine, you can just tell me what yours is.
Phil, Ed in his private pool actually placed an order at Grader's Ice Cream. Isn't that where you can get that
Nope.
that special flavored ice cream?
Nope.
So, Ed, before we go on to our next
Please.
topic or segment, really, I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Are we having a show on Thursday?
Thursday is the first of January, so that technically that would be the very first show of the year for the DHC brand. All right, so you say yes, correct? Let's leave it up for a vote. You say yes?
If I had to choose, I would say yes.
Okay. Patrick.
Yes.
All right. Eric.
I'm pretty sure I could, yeah.
Donnie.
Because it's more New Year's Eve that I can't do.
All right, so New Year's Day. There's a show.
Eric. Lynn's on Untapped is AVRKIVIST.
That's too much. He already lost you.
What?
He lost you already.
Hold on.
Capital AV.
Why can't we make it anything normal?
It's archivist because she works for the archives. It's AVRKIVIST.
She found you, Eric. You don't have to type all that.
Okay.
Eric,
I'm just trying to help.
Yeah, I know
I'm
you
just
are.
trying to make love connection here. Okay?
Love connection.
2 and 2. 2 and 2. If you know, you know.
Oh, God. All right, Virgil. What we got next? We got to talk about some of these bowl games.
We will talk about some of the bowl games, but the reason why I asked is because now we don't have to do like 3,000 picks.
Touche.
Now we can actually just do the picks for Wednesday and all that, so that helps with that. But I want to go over to college basketball for a minute.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Because this is something that I thought about talking about yesterday, but I really wanted Prophet's opinion on this since he's really probably the big college basketball fan out of any of us. Baylor has announced the signing of James and Johnny. I probably said that wrong, or Enajai, whatever. Who was the 31st overall pick in the 2023 NBA draft. He never played an NBA game. He was selected by the Pistons, had his rights with Charlotte and New York Knicks. He has been playing with EuroLeague, and then he was been in the G League before committing to Baylor. Now, you can call this a loophole. You can say this is legal, whatever. That's okay. A lot of coaches have been kind of up in arms about this. I really kind of have a problem with this because it doesn't feel right. I mean, just because you can do it doesn't mean you should do it, I guess, in a way. But also the fact that it was Baylor doing this kind of tracks. So what do you guys think about this?
Well, did you see what the NCAA president said this afternoon?
I did not see that because I'm pretty sure they were too busy beating down a D3 track and field star at the time.
True. True story.
True story.
They said the NCAA will not grant eligibility to any players with an NBA contract. Now, I don't know, does that still specifically apply to that Baylor kid?
It doesn't.
Well, because can't you be drafted and still only get a G League contract?
Yes,
oh, that's right. Sorry, G League's different contract. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
That's where the loophole is.
Well, I was going to say, so, but like, would that fly if it was a two-way contract? Because they also have two-way contracts in the NBA as well.
The problem with the wording is the NCAA created their own loophole by saying NBA contract rather than saying professional contract. If they
That's on the NCAA. They're idiots.
Right. If they would have just said professional contract, that eliminates anybody at any level professionally and from Europe, and it's a done deal.
Terrible.
And take your chances in the courts,
But that's the problem. They don't want by them saying NBA contract, they don't want to alienate all of the European players. That's the NCAA trying to save face.
Well, because it says he played the last 5 years in the Euro League. So what is he, Donnie's age? Like, why are we gonna have these old grandpas playing?
No, careful. I wouldn't say anything about the Euro Leagues because that's how St. Mary's gets their teams pretty much. So apparently that's been going back for years with the Euro League. So
the Euro League's getting better too.
But have any of those guys been drafted in the NBA first round?
But that's what I was saying. That's why they're not saying professional contracts, because that's how they can get away with Euro League play. Because they have plenty of players that play in the Euro Leagues, then come over here and play in college.
Virgil, forgive my ignorance, but didn't Wemby play in the Euro League?
Wemby played with France, I think.
And he played in France.
But then Wemby's not playing with Mercer, though.
Wemby went straight to the NBA and got an NBA contract and played in the NBA.
That was for you, Virgil.
Man. But yeah.
You're welcome.
I think in my opinion, it's either if you do with going to Europe and then going to college, I don't know where the line is on that. But yeah, I think it's almost all too. This is really a new territory here.
Yeah,
the system is broken. Can we just say that the system is broken in college?
Eric, I brought this up yesterday. I brought this up yesterday on the show, and Virgil said, "I don't care what you think. I need to hear what Eric has to say."
So, well, how is that
something like that?
I mean, that's basically
what he said.
Well, because yesterday I thought you guys would have Donnie on that show, but instead you had some bald, dark, and handsome guy on there. I was like, that's not Donnie.
That was a better looking version of me.
Extremely way better looking version of you.
I was going to be driving so many back roads that were the horrible signal. I wasn't even going to try.
So what's that difference then right now?
Walked right into that one.
Yeah, it's like your internet never caught up with you.
How come this hasn't been a huge thing until now then, if that's something that could have taken place or could have happened?
Yeah.
My guess is because
why is it like it's a huge big thing now, like all of a sudden?
I think it's because this is really the first time because like if someone has a G League contract and comes back into college, it's because they were never drafted. This guy was drafted.
They can offer money now.
Okay, no, hold on a second.
It's
Time
an
out.
NIL thing. To me, it is.
Yeah, but hold on a second. Yes, he got drafted, but he never played. He never signed a professional contract. That's the whole deal. He never signed an NBA. Yeah, he signed a G League, but he never signed an NBA contract. So listen, whether they like it or not, and I know Tom Izzo is one of the guys who's having a aneurysm over this.
So wasn't the rule that if you had an agent to enter the draft, you were pretty much out?
Yeah,
that's the NFL. I thought it was.
I think it was anybody.
It was for anybody, and that's why I was thinking this was kind of a bigger deal, because when I talk about undrafted players, they may not necessarily have an agent.
But
to be
didn't
eligible.
didn't the agent thing change with NIL though?
And see, that's where it probably did, and I probably never.
Well, and here's the thing, Eric, you were talking about what Charlie Baker, the NCAA president, came out and said today. My understanding from Scott Drew at Baylor was that the NCAA already ratified that this was eligible. So there's not a whole lot to talk about, really. I mean, he's eligible to play from what the NCAA's ruling was on this individual player.
That's why they used the word NBA contract.
Right.
Also, he's 21. This kid is 21 years old.
This is a huge semantics battle. And if it's been available before, the only reason that nobody would come play from the G League or the Euro League and go to college is because they weren't getting paid. Now they can get paid.
Can't wait Dabo to use this in football.
So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, these guys, and this just like all you're hearing now is these mid-season guys. Like,
mid-season pickup.
There was never a freaking mid-season pickup in college basketball until we started paying players. NIL is killing college the way we know it, or have known it.
But again, so also the coaches have been taking advantage of it, especially Calipari, which, by the way, needs to shut the fuck up because you've been taking advantage of all of these loopholes, and all of a sudden, because it's not going your way, you don't like it that other people are doing it. So
Calipari is probably the last person.
The last person that needs to be talking about this. He is the last person to be talking about that.
Listen, just like the players he used to recruit at Kentucky, that press conference needs to be one and done.
Well, and just like in NFL, I mean, Bill Belichick was the king of exploiting the NFL rules.
I'm proud of it. I don't care if you don't like it.
I didn't like it.
I saw the judgment.
He didn't like it when other teams caught up to him or other teams discovered rules that he didn't, which was very rare that somebody would discover something he didn't already know about.
The problem is Calipari is no longer relevant.
Yes.
And then he's trying to make himself relevant.
Woo pig suey.
So, listen, guys, whether we like it or not, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it is within the rules. Yeah. NCAA is the one that broke the system, and they don't know how to fix it.
I mean, I'm not mad at Scott Drew for going after it. I mean, if it's something he's allowed to do and he's trying to make his team better.
He's also trying to win, guys. He's trying to win.
Yeah. But I mean, I'll put it this way. If Scott Drew didn't do it, someone was going to.
Yeah, so somebody was going to be mad at him.
He was just bold enough to pursue it.
Fuck it, let's do it.
Probably Will Wade.
You what?
Probably Will Wade.
And again, Tom Izzo, Calipari, those are the two coaches that should not be talking about this.
Will Wade's just mad he wasn't the first one to do it.
Right.
He's like, damn it, I should have thought about that one. That's actually pretty good.
Will Wade's never had a problem with breaching rules.
That's all.
Rules were just suggestions to him.
Donnie, I don't disagree with you. There is a massive issue with NIL, but I don't think NIL is the biggest problem. I think the transfer portal is a bigger problem.
I think governance
than NIL.
I think it's the lack of governance because we went from one extreme to the other, and you went from where NCAA had all the power, and now it's like now the players have all the power, and it needs to be somewhere in the middle.
And also the coaches need to be held accountable as well. Just because you sign a contract and then all of a sudden you got something else, a little sweet deal somewhere else, you can just leave whenever you want. No, dude, honor your contract. If you have a problem with a student going to another college because they're getting more money, you shouldn't be talking about that. You got other college coaches saying, hey, example, Lane Kiffin, no offense, took more money to go to LSU.
Yep.
So,
well,
and
at the end of the day,
you've got 6 LSU assistants coaching in the Sugar Bowl.
At the end of the day, the coaches are judged on wins, so they're going to do whatever they have to win.
Yeah.
Now that there's money in the college game, the expectations are only going to continue to elevate.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I feel bad. And Eric, I know that you kind of went on this a little bit. It was either last week or the week before, but these smaller schools that that are losing players and losing entire, like JMU, James Madison losing like the entire starting 11, and in North Texas basically losing every player of note that they had. I mean,
well, they went out winners though.
They did, but at some point you wonder. It's like as a small school, it's like, do you just give up because you know you're only going to get to keep players for a year and then you got to start it all over again. Maybe not, but
James Madison's actually a good example of this because look at the year when Signetti was coaching them.
true.
He goes to Indiana. That team gets raided. They've reloaded. And it's almost like a cycle for them. I mean, there have been teams. There have been a group of 4 teams or power 5, group of 5, whatever it's called, teams that, they reload. They still have quality players. They still find quality players. Yeah. And I think
South Florida is going to be one of those teams too. I really do.
South Florida is a good example of that. But then honestly, I think to me, it's levels at this point. Like, yes, the group of the Power 4 teams are going to grab the best group of 5 teams. The group of 5 teams are going to grab the best FCS players. The FCS teams are going to grab the best D2 players. I think it's just going to be a cycle. Now, at some point, that's probably not sustainable. It's going to run out, but teams find a way to reload in the end because as long as they have good coaching, good development, you're going to make some of these players.
Yeah, good point. I see your point.
He said, we all need to drop the name college. We can't control that. He said, you do it. You.
Yeah, y'all need to drop the name college.
Like we can.
He's not wrong, dog. Honestly, he's not wrong.
We should
just wait till ESPN on the bottom line has XYZ investment firm against diversified portfolio on Saturday. It's going to be all these damn corporate bullshit things.
Damn, that's the Donnie Wise Bowl.
DHC Investment Corporation.
Hell yeah, bro. Listen,
we're telling all the minor league teams what they need to do.
When we get to that point, we're going to be like, yeah, so we're just playing by the same rules everybody else is playing with. So,
Ed's going to put his money to the DHC Camels.
They're all coming.
We're just gonna own Campbell University.
They have to run
the Dad Hat Camels.
All the alternate identities and everything. They have to run all that through us first.
Is Mike saying I need to rename Boston College as Boston Professional now?
Yeah, so it'll be Campbell University, Defined Camels of Campbell, presented by DHC Sports.
So does that mean it's going to be called the Professional at Charleston?
I mean, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
The pros of Charleston. Yeah.
Mike is getting killed, but he's right though. He is right.
No, I mean,
he's right. But
he's right. Yeah.
But we will still make fun of it. Absolutely, Mike. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay, Sabbath.
Yeah, Iowa State's another great example of that.
So you not only got him to tell you how much he loves the Browns, you also had them beat your wife's team too. So that was a good weekend for Ed.
Ed did not say a single word on Sunday at home.
Very hard,
man.
You better believe that if we were playing the Chiefs and we beat them, I'd be all over that,
brother.
That's because you have a death wish.
Yeah. I also wasn't going to say something, but we already passed 9 o'clock.
We're going to fight with you and Shannon. I'm taking Shannon all day long and twice on Sunday.
She's weak.
No, I'm taking her all day long and twice on Sunday. You'll fall asleep in the middle of the fight.
That's very possible.
What is it going to be in a car?
Maybe.
You act like this dude can't sleep standing up.
That's correct.
Bro, yeah. I fell asleep today on the couch, and it was one of the best.
If he has to wait too long for an ice cream helmet, he's going to fall asleep in line. Okay.
This is couch naps. Couch naps is the best thing. Eric, I'm with you, dog.
Meanwhile,
good nap on the couch.
Donnie and I had to pay for ours.
I'm telling you, especially yours.
Donnie and I get half the scoops, and we pay full price.
Dude, the same corner you fell asleep with. That's what I did the other day. Man, I took one of the best naps. I forgot that what time it was, what day it was when I woke up.
Man, I fell asleep in that same corner.
So, you know who has the same couch? Oh, good patch by USC. Anna DiTomaso.
Does she really?
Yeah. So, all right, Virgil, what else we got?
So let's go to college football for a minute because I don't think we talked about this as this hire happened. Kyle Whittingham going to Michigan.
I like that hire.
Excellent hire.
I at first did not like this hire. I did not think it made sense until I actually kind of sat down and looked at it more.
Yep.
Because
I loved it from the jump.
I was thinking kind of like, okay, is Whittingham? I thought Whittingham was kind of more the on the older coach side, like he did not want to do this anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, Utah, I mean, they had a good season this year, but I mean, they were slipping. And so I was thinking, I'm surprised. And that's the thing. Like I thought it was a force out. And like I said, Michigan just kind of like, it didn't seem like it fit at the time. Now, after kind of reading what happened at Utah, I'm like, oh, okay, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, because I thought he retired. I'm like, and now he's going to unretire to coach Michigan.
He was forced out.
He made it clear when he was stepping down. He said he wasn't done coaching. I mean,
he was told that, bro, you need to go.
I think they both needed a change of scenery.
Yeah.
So is this like the Tennessee Titans getting rid of Rabel?
No.
It's not that.
Well, one thing I'll say about Whittingham. I mean, you look at what's the BYU coach name?
Kalani Sitake.
Yeah, he was a coordinator. He was a coordinator at Utah. So Whittingham's coaching tree is all around the country. Whittingham's given opportunities to.
What a lot of people don't see is that Michigan needs a very safe, very stable coach right now that needs to clean house and correct what's going on. And Whittingham is actually the right hire for that program right now. You know, also what's a good hire too? Penn State.
Matt Campbell.
I think that was a good one, but I'm also
I'm a little leery of that one.
I understand, but you got to understand it. Like they also needed to same thing, new direction, new change, new cleaning house and everything. And we'll see.
I thought it was good. They were similar situations for two reasons. I think that both Penn State and Michigan, when they were there, I started looking at it and I'm like, I thought everyone was gone. And I'm like, who in the world are they going to get at this point? And it almost looked like there was nowhere to turn. And then all of a sudden, Matt Campbell comes out of nowhere for the Penn State job. And so considering that I thought they had no options, to get Matt Campbell was a master stroke.
And Matt Campbell going from Iowa State to Penn State, I think that's an upgrade in coaching.
Well, yeah. And then Kyle Whittingham, regardless of what you think of Michigan, Kyle Whittingham.
It's an upgrade.
Michigan is still, in terms of resources, is a huge step up. I mean, they've been eerily similar in the last 20 years in terms of like average number of wins, number of 8-win seasons, number of like winning percentage. Like Whittingham's tenure at Utah and what Michigan's done over that same time span is almost like in lockstep. If you look at them side by side, it's actually incredible. But I didn't know who they were going to go after, and for them to get Whittingham, I thought was just a blessing for Michigan for the same reasons, Ed, you were talking about. They were talking about like, what does Whittingham do when he's not coaching football? He goes home and he gets something to eat and he goes to sleep.
Yeah,
that's exactly the amount of excitement they want their head coach to have right now.
I thought one of the funniest things that they said was he only follows 5 women on social media. They're all
that's what it was.
And he hasn't posted anything in 12 years.
And they said, my head coach.
Somebody said in the press, asked him in his press conference, "Do you hate Ohio State?" He goes,
"I guess I do now.
I guess I do now." Like he
has gives zero fucks.
Yeah, he's like, I don't have any ties. It'll all be new to him. He will eventually, but he goes, "Yeah, I guess I do now."
Yeah, I don't think he cares about that. I think the reason why he's there is not for the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry or any other rivalry. I think he is there to clean house, to make sure that that program becomes a stable program again.
He loves to coach football. That's what Kyle Whittingham loves to do.
And truly, honestly, listen, I'm not a Michigan fan, but I really do like this hire for them. If also the Big Ten needs to watch out now. Watch this. This is going to be a good program now going forward.
Someone pointed out something during that press conference, and I thought it was interesting. I'm like Ward Manuel, next time you're introducing a head coach, shake his hand.
Oh my God, right? Because he extended a hand and
he just completely
walked away.
I mean, I know that's like nitpicking and everything else, but I'm like, especially when you've been under like pressure yourself and you managed to get someone to come in, it's like, Ward Manuel, please shake his hand.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you knew you had 2 months left on your job because you're going to get fired after this whole Moore thing's going to come apart, would you shake somebody saying you're not going to see again after 2 months?
Be a better man about it then.
Well, that's the problem. He's not. That's
true.
very clear he's not.
True story.
With
Are you
him
defending
leaving,
Ward Manuel, Virgil?
Huh?
Are you defending Ward Manuel?
No.
He's
Absolutely not.
saying that he's not a good person, and he would have not done that anyways.
Yeah. Well, listen, Kyle Whittingham, I think, like he brings credibility and stability to that job, and to say that after what's transpired over the last month or 3 weeks is incredible. So,
This is my problem with the Campbell hire. To me, why it does not make sense.
Campbell or Whittingham?
Campbell.
Okay.
When I said, because he has turned down better jobs than Penn State. So I'm trying to figure out why Penn State now.
I think the writing on the wall was at Iowa State.
No, they said he's from within 2.5 hours of
State College.
Yeah, he's from the area ish. I mean, 2.5 hours is a lot closer than So that's I think they said it's not his hometown team, but it's pretty close, is what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
Who's gonna run Is BYU gonna run the Big 12 now because Sataki's still there and Whittingham's gone? I mean, Dillingham is staying.
I mean, you still have that massive Texas Tech problem.
Oh, bro, Matt Campbell
right.
is from Ohio. He's from Massillon.
That's what
Did
Lynn was saying.
you say he likes wrestling?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he likes wrestling.
Okay.
I think I officially saw the yesterday. Mestamaker made it official. He's in the transfer portal.
No, I'm not listening to this.
How soon do we hear where he ends up?
No.
Is that Friday? Is that when it opens?
Not paying attention. No.
No? Okay.
No, not doing this. You got Patrick saying this too now. So
you have to pick a new college if they don't bring
in
it
on
in.
this.
No, Patrick, I'm sorry. I have to throw you into this because you did do that.
You got to pick a new college if he doesn't sign there.
I refuse to do that. I will not be picking a new college.
All right,
Man.
Here, I'm gonna give you a
they're just
flyer
turning
pick.
into
And you guys
Donnie.
I'm gonna give you a flyer pick, and y'all can do a flyer pick of your own if you want. I'm gonna go ahead and say Kyle Whittingham beats Ohio State in his first season in Michigan.
Ooh.
Mark it down, Virgil.
I will
Yeah,
not.
Paul's not here to flip it
We'll
up.
revisit that next year. I think he lights a fire in that program, and I think somehow, some way, it may be a fluke.
I think he keeps
goes
Underwood
in there
now.
and beats Ohio State in his first season, and people
I
are
was
like,
going to ask you who their
holy crap.
quarterback's going to be.
Bryce Underwood. I think Bryce Underwood stays now that
I think he
Whittingham's
stays now. Yeah,
And
Yeah,
do
I
you
don't
think
think
he can beat Julian Sayin?
I think that Whittingham
what
will
you're
put
saying?
together a team that can. Yes,
Okay.
because I don't think Ohio State is that good this year, much less next year.
So stay
They're
tuned
the
when Donnie
number 2
picks
team in
Ohio.
the country.
So stay tuned when Donnie picks Ohio State, and then when we bring this up, we'll go like, I never said that.
100%.
Just because
He
they're
needs
number
that.
2 doesn't mean they're good.
What does that mean then?
They're just like all the SEC teams. They're overrated to start with, and then they don't do anything, and they just hang in there.
Coming from an ACC guy, I think somebody needs to unloosen his skate shoelaces a little bit.
I'm not the only one that thinks that.
I'm not going to act like they're going to be the favorite to win the national championship, but they're not.
They're the defending national champions.
Yeah.
And they're the 2 seed. Do you think they're going to lose tomorrow or Thursday to Alabama?
Wait,
Probably not. But that
Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
mean they're
sorry.
winning
I was
championships.
thinking Indiana. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Miami tomorrow then. Do you think Miami will beat them? Yeah, that's because you're an ACC homer.
I don't think Miami will beat them, but I hope that they do. I just don't
you do.
think Ohio State will get past that game. Get past the next game, whoever that's.
Which
gonna
would be who?
Would be Georgia Ole Miss, which I think they would easily pass that game.
Yeah, I do too.
Mm.
Write it down, Virgil. Don't write it down, Virgil.
Let me take a look at. Let me verify something real quick just to make sure I have the right.
The only
Okay,
Buckeyes I like are the ones JJ brought me in a box that I can eat. So that's
Are those
like-
Buckeye candies?
Yeah,
I've never
they-
had those.
they-
Oh, those
they're
are
good.
legit. Those are legit. Other news in college football. I usually don't talk about coordinator hires, but I thought this one was interesting. Chip Kelly going to Northwestern.
Chip Kelly is like he's in the transfer portal every season now too.
Listen, I looked up mercenary in the dictionary, and Chip Kelly's picture was there.
This just seems like an odd.
No,
one to me,
that
though.
that was failed mercenary that you're looking at, not mercenary.
Oh, I thought that was Garrett Riley.
Oh, he's not. Riley's not a mercenary. He's not changing every year. He might now, but
What? I thought you were going to say no. He's just failed.
well, that's true. He has just failed.
No, but no. But wasn't Chip Kelly was he the Raiders OC this year?
Yeah,
Yes.
and he was at Ohio
goodness.
State last year. Then he was at UCLA the year before that.
Yeah,
I mean,
because he was the head coach at UCLA, and then left to become the Ohio State was it offensive coordinator?
yeah.
So now he's going to be the offensive coordinator at Northwestern.
Yes.
I don't think that man wants to coach anymore, like be a head coach anymore.
No, he doesn't.
He has zero interest in becoming a head coach. He's like, no, I'm
I
good
think
being
he
an
actually
OC.
could be a head coach somewhere. I mean, not a big school, but somewhere.
Go
There's
back
a
to
place
Rhode
I think
Island.
there's a place that I think he would really fit well at as a coach because he would fit the nature of this team and the culture of this team, and that would be UC Davis.
Oh,
Damn,
I thought you were going to say
bro.
Clemson.
No.
Virgil throwing haymakers today, man.
He's been throwing a lot of them at me.
I only
Yikes.
threw one at you.
A bunch at me.
A bunch at you. I thought Donnie was
Well,
doing
Patrick throwing shade at Clemson. Dang.
What are you
Clem-
talking about?
So,
Clemson.
that. Who's not
Clemson.
throwing shade at Clemson? Even Clemson's throwing shade at Clemson.
Clemson's running back is throwing shade at Clemson.
Clemson when Dabo gets fired.
Wow.
Wow.
Inject that in my veins.
Oh,
You want to see
Uh.
Donnie go bald because he will be pulling his hair? Let that happen.
listen.
Oh,
Listen,
The
we're gonna have to
only
call.
thing-
Listen, we're gonna call breakfast takes, breakfast bakes because he's gonna be cooking that day.
Oh my God. I'm just going to be like, I'm just here for the entertainment. Where's my popcorn here early in the
That's
morning?
right.
The only thing that would make him angrier is Garrett Riley to the Carolina Panthers as the OC.
Jesus Christ.
Even they can't be
Listen,
that
I hope
stupid.
that. Listen, I hope that happens.
No, Carolina is okay. They just need a better quarterback and an offensive lineman. So that, but yeah, no.
No, I'm just I
But
don't
no,
know.
Garrett Riley's gonna be the quarterback's coach. He's gonna work his way up to offensive coordinator.
And then for coordinator news that only I care about, no one else does. Former Oklahoma State defensive coordinator Todd Grantham is going to UAB.
Really?
He's going to UAB.
UAB.
Wow.
With Alex Mortensen.
Yeah.
I got these part of
Todd Grantham used to be at Georgia.
Yeah, so Grantham got fired only 4 games into his Oklahoma State tenure. So he's
Yeah.
landing at UAB.
Okay, because Todd Grantham used to be at Georgia.
Yeah, it was. I may go down, see him at UAB, ask him what his Eskimo Joe's cheese fries order was.
I'd like to give you my Eskimo Joe's cheese fries order.
Virgil, the
Yes.
game on that Saturday is a night game.
Yes.
So I'm gonna meet you there early so we can go to Eskimo Joe's first.
Oh, I thought that was already part of it.
We haven't
just
talked about
confirming.
it, but he fumbled through the end zone.
I thought maybe that, and then I still never made Iron. I did not make Iron Monk the last time I was there. So
Okay, let's
it's
do both then.
Yeah,
it's that.
Touchdown.
Okay.
and didn't I see that Ted Roof is going to Boston College to be Bill O'Brien's defensive coordinator?
Yep.
Yes, that also broke.
We'll make sure to send pictures to Patrick.
There's another
Well,
failed mercenary.
Yeah,
I made a proposition.
listen,
for
Eric. Even if Virgil was going to take me, I'd just be a third wheel.
Yeah.
How'd you proposition, Patrick.
You
I
what?
made a proposition to Patrick. If he shows up for baseball around the clock, I would take him to Stillwater.
When? Monday or that
Oh, I'm-
Friday?
I'm planning on staying like a little bit longer. I'm not
Okay,
staying.
You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to. You can't leave the next day because you're not gonna have any sleep. So you're gonna have to sleep at some point.
Yeah, I mean, don't worry about that.
It's called a 30-day lease, Eric.
Hey, really quick, and this is football related, but not NFL. UFL. Did you guys see the latest 2 hires in the UFL?
Yeah,
Rick
I was
Neuheisel.
surprised by the Dallas one.
Rick
Rick
Neuheisel.
Neuheisel in Dallas, and Ricky Prohl,
Yeah.
St. Louis.
Former Panther, right? Ricky Prohl?
Former Ram. St.
Yeah,
Louis Ram, Ricky Prohl.
Former Valiant
Ram.
Virgil. Former Valiant Virgil, Ricky Prohl.
The only reason you go through Norman is because you have to pass through it to get down to like Dallas or Fort Worth. That's the only reason you go through Norman, because you don't have any choice.
Yikes.
Cheese fries are not as good there.
No.
I hear the Stoops are good in Norman.
The baseball stadium is way better in Stillwater than it is in Norman.
Yeah, I think that's one of my goals this year is to really get to more college baseball this
So
year.
that's what we've been trying to hit, all the drivable around here.
Yeah.
This year we're going to try to do, or here in 2 days this year, we're going to try to do, I think we're going to try to do Fayetteville and then Tulsa with Oral Roberts.
I might try to go see Georgia baseball and Georgia Tech.
I got Campbell. I got UNC, Chapel Hill. I got NC State, Duke.
How long will
you.
Neuheisel last? Lynn, I would not be surprised if it wasn't very long.
So I got some colleges down here, that I can go visit this year. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, the only Alabama schools I still need to hit are Alabama, Auburn, UNA, and Troy.
You know what? I forgot. Also at the Salamanders.
He's back, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Max headroom.
Okay.
Man, listen, he played some sick beats.
I was waiting for you to drop some rhymes, Patrick. Like
listen, I almost dropped 16. Okay, I almost dropped 16.
Virgil, you haven't been to the Joe before?
The Joe?
Yeah.
In Alabama?
No, I'm not. No.
Yeah.
Joe and I went there when we visited Johnny in 2022, so it was pretty fun.
I was going to ask Virgil if he wanted to join me for some college baseball games this year, but he hates me now. So
Correct. Yep.
So
I was supposed to go to Kennesaw State last year, and that fell through. So
apparently because you hate me. So
what's up, Grandmaster Flash?
And you probably have to ask Eric what he thinks before you can do it anyway. So
chicken.
DJ Jazzy Ed.
I need to go get my big clock.
Hey,
Riley,
Patrick,
shut up! Quit yelling at the refs.
Ed and Eddie.
That's what we were called in high school.
Patrick.
Yep.
I'm officially inviting you to go see the Clemson games with me in Greenville and Augusta if you want to.
Oh, I would love to go because you didn't invite me before I made a big deal about it.
That's why I'm doing it, because you'll make a big deal if I don't.
Which mom's he going to run into? Because the other one went pro, so he's going to have to meet another mom.
Yeah.
That's facts. That's facts. And listen, he doesn't even have to go to California this time to do it.
I think it's cool that Clemson's playing 4 separate MILB stadiums in like 30 days around here.
Listen, Eric, is there any chance that the Hawaii Warriors are going to be joining the ACC and we can just go to Hawaii to see another ACC baseball game?
Bro, that'd be so sweet.
Because Clemson and that conference they're in, they just can't wait to get all these places that are on the in the Atlantic Ocean to go to go and play them in a conference game.
That Hawaii Boston College conference matchup is going to be lit.
That thing's just going to hit different, man.
And Zach, I see Zach's asking Ed about the March 7th game. Zach had asked me about going to the March 1st game, Clemson, South Carolina at Clemson.
Phil,
I'm going to see if I can come up with tickets for that.
I don't see the comment for Zach. I can't see it here.
Yeah.
So
and Phil, just so you know, that's going to be a legend that's going to be doing that. Just so you're aware,
March 7th,
the legend will be running that scoreboard.
Hold on, Zach. Let me take a look here. If you're going to be here March 7th.
Listen, Ed's going to wrap his response to you. I'm
good. I'm good. I got nothing.
So, guys,
how did they call that a touchdown? Didn't you say he fumbled it through the end zone, Eric?
He didn't.
Are you that far behind?
Yeah.
USC is about to score again.
Yeah, it's already at halftime.
Not really, but
No.
it looked like he fumbled it, but they didn't review it. So
I don't
And by
understand
the
how
way-
they didn't review it because he was clearly losing the ball before he even touched a knee down.
because Lincoln Riley's an idiot.
Yes.
But it didn't. But if they call it a scoring play, shouldn't it be automatically reviewed?
They didn't call a scoring play.
It wasn't
Oh,
a scoring play.
They scored the next play.
Okay, I missed that. All right.
Yeah. Virgil, not that you care what I think about anything, but
Correct.
the John Texter, I know this is from Monday's show, but I just have to say, what he's done to Atlanta United is despicable.
Yeah, I was reading up about that. Donnie, you are going to bail them out, right?
Do what?
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Oh,
No, what did you ask me? I didn't-
No, the wire's already been done. I mean, it's that's so the country of Brazil is going to be thanking Donnie because they can bring in players in January. So well done.
I only
Donnie.
think about soccer on Monday. It's Tuesday, so
No, you don't. You talking about it? Oh, by the way, fuck
I was
Crystal
talking about
Palace.
money. You think about money all the time. I don't know what you're talking about.
You should have not said anything, Donnie. Fuck Crystal Palace, bro.
yeah. Let me get my money hat on. All right.
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. That looks good.
Dollar bill, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Wyclef.
My God.
Wyclef Don. Wyclef Don.
Don't say things like that ever again, please, guys. That's just wrong.
Wyclef Don.
Embarrassing. All right.
See? Virgil hates me. I get it.
What else?
Not you. You're fine. What else? Let me see.
We're still figuring things out on that, Lynn, by the way. Sorry.
We got a ton of games tomorrow.
Yeah,
and
we have a ton of
Thursday.
games tomorrow we're going to go over. So I don't think I have any other news to report that we haven't talked about yet. I know we dabbled about Angels being free of Rendon finally.
Oh man.
Man.
Listen. I was hoping to get a really good reaction from Zach. I messaged him about it to ask what he thought. He goes, I don't think he has any feelings about it. It is what it is.
I bet you he signs with Cleveland.
Rendon on that $1.2 million prorated contract.
Like veterans contract. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen.
Listen, but then he's going to drop 30 home runs next season.
So if he signs with Cleveland, that means he will be in the playoffs with Toronto after 2 years later.
Correct.
Oh,
correct.
please, no.
Correct.
Please
correct.
don't make that happen.
I want to make sure.
Correct. That's exactly
Please
how
don't
that's
make
gonna
that
go.
happen. I don't want Anthony Rendon anywhere near my club.
All right, guys,
Now-
you ready for some college picks?
Now that he has his money and he's free, he might come across the border and just sign a cheap contract with Toronto.
Is there such a thing as a cheap contract with Toronto?
In Canadian dollars, yeah.
Listen, they come for the loony dogs, okay?
If you say so.
They come for the loony dogs.
All right, so we've got a few bowl games to pick. There's no NFL games since there's no Thursday game. Luckily, there'll be Saturday and Sunday, so we'll be doing those on Thursday.
Okay.
So the first game we already have is USC TCU. We've already gone over that. So our next game, and Ed, I already can see you rolling your eyes. The ReliaQuest Bowl.
The
Vanderbilt versus Iowa.
The what?
ReliaQuest.
Quest.
That's a thing?
That is
Yes.
the thing. Vanderbilt is a 5.5 point favorite over under 46.5. Vanderbilt at 58.4%. I do not remember who I picked for this one.
So my question is, what's going to happen with Diego Pavia with this one?
I'm assuming he's playing.
He's playing.
No, I know he's playing, but like, is he going to ball out or is he going to just, just not show up at all in a game, like because of what everything is going on?
He might just go through the motion so he don't get hurt.
Yeah.
To protect his draft status that's non-existent.
Exactly. His perceived in his own mind draft status.
Oh no, Johnny Manziel starting a new league and he'll be the first pick.
Fuck Johnny Manziel. Moving on.
I still got to
I
go with
apologize.
Vanderbilt in this one.
Okay, I'm going with Vandy also. Ed.
You know I'm gonna go Big Ten.
Okay, even though you went with TCU in the first game. Eric.
It's USC. Who cares about USC?
Yeah, they're not a real Big Ten.
They're not a
team.
real Big Ten team.
That's fair.
Vanderbilt.
Okay, Patrick.
Vanderbilt.
Okay. Next game, the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl, Arizona State versus Duke. Duke is a 3-point favorite over under 49.5. Arizona State at 56.6%. I do not believe. Let me check and see if Levitt is actually playing or not. I don't think he is. I think he's already gone.
Was he in the transfer portal, Sam Levitt?
I think he was pretty much in the portal without saying he was in the portal.
Mm.
Yeah, Levitt is out of the Sun Bowl. So I went with Duke anyway before that news broke or before the news came out. So Duke for me. Ed?
I'm Carolina, so gotta go Duke.
He has put caveats on every reason why he picks these games.
Yeah, what are you going to do between a Big Ten team versus an
And a MAC
ACC team and a MAC team?
I will go delusional. I will be delusional about it.
Eric?
Duke.
Patrick?
I'm going to go Arizona State because they're going to be great.
All right. I see what you did there. And Donnie?
Give me Duke.
Okay. Next game.
Which means Duke's going to win now because these bowl picks, Donnie has the opposite effect of what he does in every other type of picks we do.
That's right.
Next game is
Letting
the
rich people win those bowl picks.
Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. Yeah, like if Donnie wins, he don't need more money. Like he doesn't need that.
Exactly. By the way, I know we're talking about the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl, but did you see the Cheez-It crusted turkey legs that they had?
I'm sorry, what?
They had Cheez-It crusted turkey legs at the Cheez-It.
I heard crusty legs.
Cheese like.
Sorry, that's what I heard.
You don't want your legs to be crusty, no.
I do not want crusty legs.
No, but like it's like a Cheez-It crust on the or like breading on the turkey leg.
Yeah,
I think
it sounds unreal.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds legit to me. I'm okay with that.
I would love to try that. Sorry, since no one else cares, just go on.
Real quick, not to get too sidetracked, but what did y'all think about the tomahawk steaks on the Christmas games? Because everybody's always done like the turkey legs for Thanksgiving games, and all of a sudden Netflix breaks out the tomahawk steaks for the winning team. Did y'all see that?
I saw part of it. I heard it. I just didn't.
Did you provide the steaks?
No.
Okay.
It was just weird seeing them pick up these big tomahawks, and then they start taking bites out of them. Michael Irvin's out there taking bites of it and stuff. It's just weird.
Why is Michael Irvin
I didn't know
still
if y'all
on a
found it
football
as weird as I did.
Why is Michael Irvin still on a football field?
He was broadcasting.
I don't care. Why is he on a football field?
Tell me how you really feel. Yikes.
Anyway, bad things.
Someone dropped the microphone.
Texas is a 7. I thought mine actually dropped again. Texas is a 7-point favorite over under 48.5. Texas at 57.4% and the predictor. I went with Michigan.
I'll take Texas. Reluctantly, but I will.
Ed.
I can't pick Michigan. I'm sorry. I just can't.
But you have to go with your Big Ten.
It is Big Ten, but it's Michigan. It's Michigan. It's Michigan. And Whittingham is not there yet.
For Zach.
Hook 'em.
Patrick.
Hook 'em.
Next game,
Who'd you pick, Virgil?
Michigan.
Oh wait, that's right. You picked the winner of the game. Okay, yeah.
Won't go that far. We have the SRS Distribution Las Vegas Bowl. Nebraska versus Utah. Utah is a 14-point favorite over under 51.5. Utah at 80.4%.
Even without their coach?
Even without their coach.
Yeah. Legit question is not Mahomes playing in this game?
No, he's transferred.
He's in the transfer portal, right?
Oh.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm not even going to call Mahomes light. He's just not Mahomes.
Fake Mahomes. No, he's not
Fake
playing.
Mahomes. There we go. That's even better. He's terrible.
I don't know why a 7-5 team is playing a 10-2 team, but
Because nobody wanted to play.
I find it interesting. Interesting also that this is one of the higher over-unders, and Nebraska's in the game.
All those white lines.
That was a good one, Bill.
Mm-hmm.
give me the Utes.
Same.
What about the over-under, Donnie?
I find it funny that the over-under is one of the largest ones of these bowl games, or of all these games that day, and Nebraska's in this game. Like, how do you have such a high over-under with Nebraska in the game?
Maybe
Unless
they
they just expect Utah to blow them out.
Right.
Well,
I'm picking
all I'm going to say is that Matt Rule does have a connection to Donnie Wise. That's all I'm going to say.
Patrick.
Donnie, don't say anything, Donnie. Don't say anything, Donnie.
I'm not.
Give me Utah.
Donnie.
My rule of thumb is to not address Patrick. Give me Utah.
Oh, my word.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I wish you hadn't addressed that joke.
All right. Now we have the 4 CFP games. So, first game, Miami versus Ohio State. Ohio State's a 9.5-point favorite, over under 40.5. Ohio State 70.5%.
OH. None of you fuckers will say anything, Jesus.
Heck no.
Why would we, Ed?
Just say IO for once.
No, heck no.
Go ahead. Then pick Miami then.
Eric.
Go ahead.
I don't need to say your little saying to pick Ohio State. Buckeyes.
You don't need to say the saying.
That's right. Buckeyes.
What is this? Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah.
Patrick.
That team from Columbus.
You know it.
Donnie.
This is gonna burn Donnie.
No, Donnie's going ACC.
No, he ain't.
Donnie can't help it. He's going ACC because he's like
After the
Miami's so
comment,
good because
after-
Clemson lost to them.
After the comments he made earlier when you were gone, Ed, he's going to be in a tough corner now. So see if he sticks to his guns.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh no,
Okay.
he's going all Warren Sapp on us, huh?
Couldn't even do it right.
I'm going to do it right.
It's to you. Come on
Yeah.
now.
And I'm picking Ohio State.
And by the way, who are you picking on that other game, Virgil? You never revealed it because I interrupted you.
What, the Utah one?
Yeah.
I said Utah.
Did you say Utah? I didn't
Yeah.
hear you say that. I thought you circumvented the question.
No, I said Utah.
Okay.
Next game, Oregon versus Texas Tech. Oregon's a 2.5-point favorite, over under 51.5, but Texas Tech has the predictor at 51.6%.
Give me Oregon.
Staying with your Big Ten schools. Gotcha.
Yep.
Eric.
Texas Tech.
Patrick.
Texas Tech, baby. Red Raiders.
Donnie.
Texas Tech.
I love it. Fucking love it.
Oh, dang it. So I was going to go with Tech initially, but somebody else is picking Tech. I don't like this.
Fucking
Screw it. Give me Texas Tech. I got to stick with Big 12.
love it. Give me Oregon, baby.
Next game, Alabama versus Indiana. Indiana's a 7-point favorite, over under 48.5. Indiana's 71.4%.
How'd that work out for you picking by yourself on a bunch of these games this past weekend?
Last week I won by picking against you guys. It's all right. I'm good with it.
You didn't win last week. You won the week before.
The week before. Okay. Big deal. I'm good with it. I still finished third.
Listen, the picks always come back to the house.
True. There it is. Indiana, baby.
That house happens to be in Huntsville.
Eric,
This is easy. Indiana.
Patrick,
Eric's right. This is simple. Indiana.
Donnie wants to go with Alabama, baby. Let's go.
The hell I do. Indiana.
You know he's a DeBoer sympathizer.
Yeah, he is.
Can roll turd. They can roll turd.
You'll be roll turd, but you'll be rolling with them. Let's go, Bama.
You know he doesn't give a piss about nothing but the Tide.
this is going to be the game that pisses me off so much because I am going to pick Indiana to win, but this is such an Alabama game to win.
Yeah.
Because it just nothing ever goes right.
Yeah. Virgil, are you part of the Alabama contingent that says they don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide?
I don't care enough for that.
Okay.
But give me Indiana. Last game, Ole Miss versus Georgia. Georgia is a 6.5-point favorite over under 55.5. Georgia at 60.1%. And I was almost falling asleep just even talking about this one.
You need a little sugar.
I can't believe they're making this an 8 p.m. Game because it's such a whatever game.
This is, to me, like the showcase game is Oregon, Texas Tech. Like this should not be the night game.
I agree.
I'm actually looking forward to this game.
It's because it's the rematch.
It's SEC game in an SEC country stadium. That's all it's all about.
I got you.
The other game is the Pac-12 expatriate Oregon against the Big 12, and it's like, and it's in Miami. It's like, this is a throwaway game as far as ratings are concerned. Oh, Jesus, I don't want to pick Georgia.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you do. Go ahead. Pick them.
I think Georgia's going to win. I just hate to pick Georgia. I think Ole Miss has got. I don't know if they can pull it together with everything they've had going on. Shit.
Didn't they just win last week?
They won convincingly too.
Against who?
Tulane's not a bad team.
They beat the ACC champion.
Yeah. I was about to say there are some teams that they could go up against that I know they could beat.
All right. I'm going to go Ole Miss. They're going to shock the world.
Is that really shocking the world, though, as a 6th seed?
It's not really that shocking.
He acts like it's JMU beating them.
Yeah.
Now, Donnie, did you pick this in bowl picks?
Don't ask him to change it.
I'm
asking to change it. I just want to know how fickle he is.
I don't know. I don't have my bowl picks in front of me. They're on my phone. I'd have to get off the screen to look it up.
We don't want to do that because the last time you tried that, you ended the stream early. Ed.
Yeah, don't do that. Georgia.
Eric.
Georgia.
Patrick.
Hotty toddy.
I tell him that all the time, Michael.
And I am going with Georgia.
Virgil,
okay, that is it for
Virgil. I feel betrayed.
Really? You thought I was going to pick Ole Miss after I picked Tulane?
No, I did not. Not even in the slightest.
That's what I thought. All right, that is it for Thursday's picks. So, of course, on the show Thursday, we'll be going over the rest of the bowl games, FCS final, Division III final.
Yeah.
The NFL games. And to make the NFL games easier to pick, because we know Week 18 is always unpredictable, I will bring back something I did last year for you guys, contract incentives.
I like it.
Wait, Donnie's going to write us a check?
Yeah.
Hey, let's go.
I'm okay with that.
That's all I've got.
Donnie's like, what? Huh? Come again?
Oh, that's right.
No, I was
Donnie
looking at-
does transfers. He doesn't write checks.
No, I was looking at Michael's comments about me disappointing him by not picking Iowa.
Is there anything else that we got to cover?
Nothing else we have to cover, but since this is our last show of 2025, I was kind of thinking, what were your guys' favorite sporting moments of this year? I had no prep time. I just thought of this on the fly, so I apologize for dropping this.
You know what? I'm gonna say this for me. Seeing the Guardians win the Central Division when they had no business winning it, I thoroughly enjoy that. That was, and I was watching those games, and I was on a work trip watching those games, and I had a lot of fun watching them, come back and win the division. So that was,
I called you in the middle of the workday, and you were at the bar.
I was. But my boss was there, so it was totally okay.
Oh, I know. I could hear your boss.
Yeah,
I know number 2 for you has got to be Wagon Wheel.
Of course.
Yeah.
Finally get the hump out of the Akron, for God's sakes.
Oh my goodness! Don't tell me that Mike and Donnie are aligned in hockey. Oh my word,
bro.
Well, I've got two moments, and one of them's hockey, but it's not NHL. So for me personally, was the fact that the Charlotte Checkers made it to the Calder Cup, and almost won it. They lost it in Game 6. They were so close. And then right on the heels of that, the Fireflies within a game of winning the Carolina League. So both of them were losing efforts, but the fact that the Checkers and the Fireflies both were within a game or 2 games of winning their championship in their respective leagues is the best for me. Because I got to be at both of those playoff series as well in person, so that was even better.
Let's see. Best watching Palestine win a huge upset over Pakistan in South Asia Baseball Cup, Tehran, Iran in late May. Nice. Panthers beating on the Hurricanes.
I'm glad I went before that.
Yeah.
Follow that, Patrick.
Hey, and latest one, my Criollos de Cagua beat the Indios de Mayagüez to advance in the semifinals. So I'm happy for that one.
But I'll be honest, I love that Mayagüez logo. Oof.
Yeah, that's a Brandios logo.
It is a Brandios logo. Yep.
Just the fact that Beeson was watching baseball while he was in Iran.
Beeson will always tell you
crazy.
Baseball is year round. Okay?
Yeah,
baseball is year round.
Absolutely.
I got you, Beeson.
Absolutely.
All right, Eric, Patrick. Mr. Excitement, anything?
Go, Patrick. Or not. Go, Patrick.
Yeah, and no, it's not going to surprise anyone about mine, but despite the heartbreak of the Game 7 in the World Series, just the whole season the whole season for the Toronto Blue Jays, a team that mid-season you wouldn't have expected them to make the run that they did, and to make it against the team, the best team in baseball, to make it to Game 7, even though they had chances to win it and didn't. Just kind of the journey and the process. It was a lot of fun for a guy that hardly ever gets to see his team in the playoffs, much less the World Series. It was it reminds you of why you love to watch sports, even with not winning the World Series championship. Yeah. It brought belief back that they can do it, that they can compete with the best teams. Is it guaranteed again? Who knows? But it was just a nice feeling, and it was a magical run despite it not being completed the way that I wanted. But I would also want to say, I like what Lynn said here too, but just on a sport adjacent moment, Zach getting home safely, Zach Beeson getting home safely, so he can enjoy being back with his family and doing what he loves, even though he was doing it while he was away serving. And Zach, thank you for your service.
He was still doing it. He was.
I
Still
know. Like I said, thank you for your service, and I know you were still doing it because you can get baseball. You managed to find a way to get baseball everywhere that you are, and that's a credit to you. But just to see you back home safely and doing stuff with your kids and your and with Sarah and everybody that you love, I thought was amazing. So those would be my moments for the year.
Mine would be Notre Dame making the college football playoff national championship this year. No, we really did. 2025.
I know.
That's 2025. Yeah.
The first game, I think, was the first 2 games were in 2024, but the last 2 were in 2025.
Virgil.
So I have 2. They're both Oklahoma based, as you can imagine.
What?
One, Oklahoma City Thunder winning the title. That actually helped break up a very long drive back from Chicago going to Bowling Green, because that was after I was driving back from Schaumburg listening to that on the radio on the way back, so that was nice. The other one, it's a sport I do not really talk about much here. It's college wrestling related. It was Wyatt Henderson beating Gable Stevenson in the heavyweight NCAA finals, one of the biggest upsets college wrestling, beating an Olympic champion. I remember just hearing about that one and just kind of the emotion from the announcers on that, just to say how big it was. It's definitely probably one of the greatest Oklahoma State moments I could think of by far.
Go Pokes.
It was nice to watch that one live.
Go Pokes.
Or not.
Yeah. And if I could just add another one real quick. Mentioned the CBM meetup in Chicago, but another one for me was being with these 2 gentlemen on the, at the bottom of your screen, if you're watching, Mr. Excitement and the mayor, being with them in San Francisco and being with Mrs. Mayor in San Francisco, I thought was awesome. And yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Ed's old. He can fall asleep. It's okay.
Yeah. Ed not coming with us on our next trip, confirmed.
But Darla will be there, right?
Yeah, but I mean, that was my first trip to California, and it was just kind of, it was amazing just to kind of be on that trip with them. And it's one thing to just take in those, a new state that I've never been to, but to do it with 2 really good friends and with 3 really good friends was really a blessing. So
I'm sure Ed would have made that trip if he,
Ed doesn't know I can still return those hats. So,
No, okay. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah.
Hey, by the way, just want you guys to know the Colorado Rockies have already officially been eliminated from the playoffs.
Who has?
Put that at the Colorado Rockies.
Oh, yeah, nice.
26 playoffs, so just want to put that out there.
Nice.
So you're saying the White Sox are still in it?
Yep. For now, for at least one more day. Check with me on January 1st.
Gotcha. Eric, what you got going on EFA this week? Like I already don't know.
Tomorrow, Johnny and I are releasing part 2 of the 4th annual Earn Fun Average Holiday Spectacular, where we talk about our hopes and plans for baseball in 2026. So we're finishing up the 2-part series, and everybody that's on there kind of has some plans of what they hope to be able to do and travel, see, whatnot in 2026. So that's the plan. So if you want to listen to that, you can hear where some of us may be going in 2026 to watch baseball.
Very nice. Ed?
This week, it was actually just a release of the breakfast takes. Nothing else. That's it.
What was break even not good enough to be put out there?
See, now I'm looking for a new co-host for the
there he is.
breakfast takes. Looking for a new co-host. Just want to put that out there for breakfast takes. Just want to make sure.
I don't think any of these guys are getting up at 6 a.m.
Phil's
wait a minute. Who was on at 6 a.m. listening to you guys for your entire show
and talking
on my day off?
Not me. I got up super. I got up at like
So, yeah,
10.
I was up at 5:30 with the screen on, waiting for them to link to it. So I was there from second
At
one.
5:30 in the morning, Eric was still sleeping.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, well, shoot, for him that was 4:30, right? So
True.
Yeah, he was there. It's
If
okay.
I'm up early commenting on breakfast takes, that means something went wrong.
That means he never went to bed.
or
yeah,
something
he never went to bed. Yeah.
Yeah.
or something went right.
On that note, Ed, do you want to take us out?
All right. Well, guys, make sure that you join us on the 1st of January 2026 for the first of many shows to come for the DHC Sports. Make sure you guys are following each and every single one of these guys, except for the mayor. Totally kidding, Donnie. I'm kidding. Oh, you think he's frozen? Is he frozen?
Yeah,
He is frozen.
He's frozen.
Yeah, he is frozen. But make sure you join us next week again on Monday morning at 6 a.m. for breakfast steaks, and then at 8:30 for Break Even Sports. We will be talking anything and everything that we don't talk on this show because Eric doesn't like them. And then again, we will see you guys on Thursday at 8 o'clock. Happy New Year. Be safe. And then make sure you drink less of champagne. Sounds good? All right now.